A lot of teams that have the ability to cover him on the outside. When you got to worry about Elder running that thing up the middle, they just dump it off quickly to the flat. Andrew Lyman had one guy to beat him pretty easily and worked his way to the end zone. And well, first of hopefully many touchdowns in an Elder uniform.
And it'll be, looks like Tyler Holman will look to kick this extra point for the Panthers. Walpole will hold it. Panthers looking to get on the board 7-0. They lead 6-0 here with this extra point after that 2-yard touchdown by Lyman. And here's the kick up right foot. And this one is good. So with 10:24 left in the quarter, in the second quarter, Panthers 7, the Middies nothing. We'll take a timeout of the Prep Sports Radio Network.
That was good.
So 0-0. Still the score here is, or did we have a score here in that game? Looks like we may have. It was okay. So the scoreboard not updated there. Elder and Middletown.
To see the interior defense, it seems to be closing down some of those holes, certainly better than what we saw last year.
LaSalle's got some beef up front there. 290, 250, 380, 310.
Second down and 6. Cardinals trying to keep the Lancers out of the end zone as they hand off once again to number 10. And once again, he's going to pick up a couple of positive yards. It's going to probably be about 3rd and 4.
Yeah, good close down. Jabriel Chante on the tackle is going to bring up, what is that, 3rd and 6?
Well, it says 3rd and 6.
No, Chris,
five,
you've been
maybe?
calling games here at Colerain long enough. Never look at the scoreboard.
Never looks at the scoreboard, right? We'll call it 3rd and a long 5.
2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the
To
right.
Brandon's point earlier, probably 2 down territory. Fakes the handoff, quarterback's got it in the backfield, and he is taken down this time. The sack was not missed by number 21, once again for the Colerain Cardinals.
Drayvon Gaffney. I tell you what, that's a strong grip right now. I believe that's his 2nd sack. Oh, he just got his fingers on the jersey, and that brings it back, and they're going to bring out the field goal kicker. He had a big leg last time, but it's going to make this kick a little bit longer.
Yeah, his leg, that kick last time was really low. I'm surprised. I would think, I guess the sack takes him out of going for it, but
Yeah,
if he doesn't get sacked, maybe they go for it.
It'd be 4th down and 9, yes.
So it's a 34-yard attempt. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up. A little bit more air on that one. It certainly looked good, and it is good.
So
the
with
kicking game has come to play tonight.
10 minutes and 29 seconds to play in the first half, and it's now the Colerain Cardinals 7, LaSalle Lancers 6.
The Lancers offense.
So once again, LaSalle has to settle for 3 and not 7. And Colerain continues to lead 7-6 in the second quarter. We'll get you back there in a moment. Meanwhile, we just had a turnover here. Interception by Lakota West, and they are in business, already leading 7-0.
On to Kenyon, and he runs over George Kinney for the Bombers, and that's a solid 10, 15-yard gain. Norman gets the Firebirds inside the 10, just absolutely running over George Kinney, who's also his first year on varsity for the Bombers. Clearly he's never seen a Northwestern commit, Kenyon Norman. What a play from Norman there. And Firebirds are running their 3 receivers. Norman in the backfield. Looks like another outside zone is Norman here. It's a counter, finds the gap, and he bounces off another one. Down to the 1-yard line for Kenyon Norman there. Broke about 2 tackles on his way there. What a play. And in comes Riley Newman. They're running jumbo. Newman, Xavier in the backfield. And you've got Nick Huggins and Carmelo Jordan as the safety valves outside. I think the Bombers know what's coming. Same exact formation as last time on the 1, but can they stop it? Smith readies. Hands it off to Norman again, and he finds the end zone again. Just bounces right through. That's 2 touchdowns already for Kenyon Norman, who looks like he is going to lead this offense for the Firebirds this year, as he already has this game. Showing off his Northwestern Wildcat pride. And in comes Levi King for the kick. Wyatt Schroeder, the holder. Riley Newman, the short snapper. King, his left foot. Can he knock this one in? And that's right through the uprights. 14-0, early lead for the Firebirds.
So another touchdown for Lakota West, 14-0, the advantage we just missed, but we're going to get to see the replay of this big pass and catch and run for Colerain. It's been explosive plays so far for Colerain that have made the difference, and after holding LaSalle to a field goal, they are in business down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st down and goal. Let's head out there live.
First game of the year.
Well, it looks like they were going to go to maybe an I formation.
Well, they went to a goal line
Yeah.
formation. And I don't have the grade level. What grade level is 34?
In the we don't.
One of you has a roster with.
For Colerain.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look. Let's see if we can find out. 44. Those don't have it. Those don't have it.
Do we not have a roster with Colerain Gray? Oh, there we go.
You haven't.
No, I don't.
No, we
No,
don't.
I don't think we.
No,
we don't
don't.
have one, Brandon. None of them. We got
Oh
Colerain
my
and-
gosh, you're gonna make. Either way,
Hold on.
Liddell, I got it. I have the GMC website. I can pull up in the laptop right here.
Suppressed and hang out with us elder guys, and you're right, we will miss you a lot.
Yeah.
Liddell Johnson, a senior running back.
A senior running back waiting for a shot. You're standing right next to the coach going, me in now? Am I in out? Am I
So
in
well,
out?
Cardinals do go to that triple I formation under center goal line package.
Power I Van Risen in the backfield also.
How about that? There's a handoff to the up man. He's going to take it and push and push and push, like just short of the goal line. Down to the 1 yard line, it looks like.
But it's a 4th and 1, so they get the ball back.
Wow, looks like Elder.
Is that flag the up man that took that?
No, that was the guy that was
Liddell
came in late.
Johnson.
It was Liddell Johnson.
Liddell Johnson.
You have to ignore the PA as well. Come on, Chris.
Oh,
Yeah, Liddell Johnson was
Ignore
late.
the-
so wait, I can't look at the scoreboard. I can't listen to the PA. What am I doing?
Trust your eyes.
There we go. So we're looking in here as a handoff once again to Smith, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Cardinals touchdown!
Trey Smith said, you know what? Let me just finish what I started. He's getting in the end zone no matter what, but as he gets to the goal line, right into the face mask of a LaSalle defender, the ball is broken the plane. He's got a touchdown.
Yeah.
But he delivers the
Campbell
blow,
right there.
delivers the blow, knocks him down, and says, "You're not stopping me." Touchdown, Cardinals.
You know, this game's easy if you get 60, 70 yards per play.
Yeah, that makes things a lot simpler, doesn't it?
It's a pretty good Middletown team, but one of these things you expect to
Big
see
extra
early.
point here.
You're not really
That
sure
is
what
back,
you
holds
got.
down,
Neither
kick.
team is, and you're not really sure
He's
what
good with 9:08 to play in the half. It's the co-ranked Cardinals 14, LaSalle Lancers.
Rain, how about that? It looks like a resurgence, maybe at least one game. Obviously, we're making assumptions based on one half. But Trey Smith into the end zone, finishing off what he started. Quickly, let's head back out to Lakota East just a moment ago against Centerville, 14-7 lead. They're about to add to that lead on this little screen pass. Nice job keeping his balance and into the end zone. Touchdown for Lakota East, and they expand their lead over Centerville, I should say. 20-7 pending the extra point. We'll get you back out to Lakota East in a little bit, but let's head across town to Lakota West, where it's a 14-0 lead. St. X short yardage situation, or it looks like a short yardage offense there, although it says 1st and 10. They were lined up in a tight formation, but it's been a struggle for the St. X offense so far. Just haven't been able to get anything going. Their last drive ended in an interception, which Lakota West cashed in for a touchdown. They are near midfield, though. See if they can get something going before the half here. Only 5:05 to go. Let's head out there live.
Nothing's happening.
Still got about 2 yards, though.
Very solid run from Linz. And the Bombers are back in this big set. You see Ethan Cole in the backfield there as a lead blocker. Modell in at the left side of the line, and Newdigate keeps it. Taken down by a gang of Firebirds. I believe that was Judah Blair in the backfield for first contact on that tackle. Bombers are moving the ball a little bit on this possession, but there's only 4 minutes left in this half.
Yeah, with the St. X, style of play, 4 minutes can run off on you pretty quick.
It absolutely can, and you see this play clock's already at 15. I think they're trying to chew. They might try and chew this clock into halftime.
It's a good choice. You've got a good kicker.
Owen
waiting
Davidson.
For you. Yeah, Owen Davidson, 9 for 13. Doesn't have the great range. You kind of have to get nearly into the red zone.
Another draw from Newdigate. He's taken down from behind by Ramir Allen.
First down there.
Bomber line is moving these Lakota West defensive linemen, and in comes the big boys. Here's Riley Newman subbing in. Well, I should say the big boy, but really he's enough size for two. Newman and Kramerding, the left tackle for the Bombers, are looking pretty much eye to eye here. So you also see Graham in the backfield with Newdigate, looking for a Graham run, and he finds a hole
Big hole.
Finds another chunk play, and that's a little bit late from Ethan Cole there to push Ramir Allen.
Cole and Judah Blair getting each other's faces, but it'll be another Bomber first.
Another one. They're chunking off some plays here. They're running it right down the Lakota West line.
Eli Hodge.
And I think Coach Bolden opts for a timeout here. Makes him trying to slow down the clock and slow down this momentum. This line looks, I bet they're tired here.
Yeah, they need a breather. So Coach Bolden giving them that, giving the defensive coaching staff some time to talk it over. We'll be back with you for the final 3 minutes of this first half in just a moment.
Timeout here. Let's get you back to Milford High School. You haven't missed a whole lot here. We're in the later stages of the second quarter. Harrison and Milford are 7-0 Harrison, and they are on the move, Harrison. They really have moved the ball well, just only the 7 points to show for it, though. Really haven't been able to cash in. They're going to try again here inside the 30-yard line of Milford, looking to add to their lead before the half.
Harrison converted. A 3rd down and 33. They scored a long touchdown. It's 3rd and 17 on the doorstep of the red zone. The Wildcats have been some big gainers tonight. And now it's 3rd down and 17, but hold on a second. We've got a timeout by Milford.
A stall drive, right? You want to not allow the momentum to be on the team.
Harrison, as they've had so many times tonight, 3rd down and long coming up. Now, the last time was 3rd and long, they threw a touchdown pass, so we'll keep you up to date. But Elder with a 7-0 lead, but it's now Middletown driving, trying to tie this game up before the half.
And while it can be frustrating to play that type of defense, and I understand why some fans kind of pull their hair out seeing those underneath passes get completed, it really is just a plan. You got to plan for the whole drive, and you got to know that a lot of these teams in the area can't sustain a drive all the way down the field, and Elder knows that, and they're going to try to force teams to do just that.
2nd and goal, ball spotted at the 11-yard line. In the backfield is Driscoll to the right side of the quarterback, Morgerson. 2 wide receivers to the right. The give is to Driscoll, and nothing doing there. Panthers do an excellent job. Major Kittles in on the stop for the Panthers.
Because you just keep them in front, you give yourself a chance, and now you get this close to the end zone, you get 2 stalled plays at the line of scrimmage on the first 2 downs. Now you give yourself a chance, pin your ears back, go after the quarterback on 3rd down.
Yeah, now they maybe can get them to go. Just a field goal here would be very good. It's a 3rd down and goal. Ball spotted at the 11-yard line for Middletown. To the right side, they go Tristan Bolden. He goes off to the out of the game. So the 2 wide receivers set now to the left. They've got 4 and 9, Elijah Jones and Julius Reed. Driscoll's to the left side of the quarterback. And now looking at the 15-yard line to throw. Here comes the blitz. Throw into the right side. Incomplete in the back of the end zone. It was Taylor and incomplete.
Well, right on cue. Elder pinned their ears back, and they got to the quarterback, and they did a really nice job. Had 3 guys in his face immediately. Major Kittles was there and company, and they did a really nice job forcing a bad throw, and the bend don't break. Works once again.
And they've got Carson Higgins will be in to try to kick this field goal. It's at the 10-yard line. It's a 27-yard attempt to the right hash. The holder is Will Gibson, who was the receiver.
Elder puts themselves in a really good position to get some points. 2:39, plenty of time to score on the other end for Elder.
2:39 left in the field goal attempt here. 7-0 Elder. There's the snap. Gibson puts down the hold. The kick is up with the right foot. It's got the distance, and it's good. So with 2:36 left in the second quarter, Elder 7, Middletown 3. We'll take a timeout on the Prep Sports Radio Network. If you're like most people, you're keeping your vehicle longer, which means.
So field goal good for Middletown, 7-3, the lead for Elder with 2:36 left in the second quarter. We'll get you back there in a bit. Let's head back out to Lakota West, where St. X continuing its drive. They are down inside the 30-yard line, looking to get some points on the board before halftime.
Newdigate does definitely keep his legs chugging.
Yeah, I mean,
he's broken quite a few today.
That's pretty big. That's some.
It's definitely not something to scoff at.
If you watched GMC football last year, D'Angelo Birch Kind of reminds you of him, just the way he does not like it taken down. But
Not at all.
3rd and short here, big play. Firebirds could make a stop here. This is on the very edge of Owen Davidson's field goal range last season.
Holds it again. Another missed tackle from Eli Hodge there. Newdigate just slides right by. He's showing off why he is a Division I athlete. And there's Jason Lewis down on the play for the Firebirds. Tackle by Owen Herring.
In discomfort, so we will let the training staff attend to him, and we'll be back with you in just a moment.
We'll get you back for more of this drive in a moment. We have a timeout on the field right now, and this is actually the kickoff for LaSalle, who have tied the game at 14 against Coleraine. So 6:55 left in the second quarter. I do want to let you know that Centerville has scored again against Lakota East, a 20-14 lead. Let's go out there right at the moment, because Lakota East is moving the ball, but Centerville has tacked on another touchdown and an extra point. They're within 6 of Lakota East. About halfway through the second quarter, let's go out there live. We'll get you back to the drive for St. X and when they get back to action.
Can't let that get too far out. I mean, especially that was a bit of a awkward throw, especially with him being double teamed.
This is a little off topic, but somehow, some way, Aiden Clark got on the field. Miss Meyering or any of the other athletic staff is watching this. Can you please go kick him off? He doesn't have any media credentials.
Whoa, easy, fella.
It's okay, I know him. Knutson takes the snap under some pressure, and he gets sacked. Brought down by
Chidubem Chukwu. Oh, goodness. I am so sorry.
Chidubem Chikwu.
Well, after that sack, I was going to say we were going to head back to Lakota West, but they have just taken a timeout. So we're going to just go ahead and keep it right here. We'll see if Lakota East can rebound from that sack as they cross the halfway point. It is 3rd down and long coming up, although it looks like maybe we're going to get a timeout here as well. Lots of games going on around the area. We'll keep you up to date. Of course, the ticker at the bottom of the screen. We'll keep you updated on all the games around the area. Of course, it's the first week of the high school football season, so a lot of stuff going on. And another game that looks like they are back out of timeout at Elder. Elder and Middletown are 7-3. That game approaching halftime at the pit. Middletown, of course, just had to settle for a field goal, and there you see, I don't think that was a 23-minute drive. I'm guessing maybe the automatic time calculator a little off there, but Middletown has gotten on the board, but Elder is across midfield and looking to add some more points, and that's a good way to do it. Down inside the 15, now inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and goal for Elder. Let's head out there live.
Yeah, 2 plays gets Elder all the way down the field, and that's why you just can't make those penalties on the kickoff, give them extra yards. Elder's going to take all the momentum they need, go with it, and Jake Beer again. What a nice catch and run.
Updating the Caldwell Banker scoreboard update. Lakota West now with a 14-0 lead over St. X. That's near the half on the Caldwell Banker scoreboard update with 2:04, but the Panthers here will call a quick timeout. To even the score for your next real estate transaction, go to cbhomes.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Schmidt Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, and you know about that on a night like this, you seldom think about it until there is a problem. And if there is,
we'll get you back here in just a moment, but out of the timeout, St. X is on the board. Touchdown Bombers. They will be able to get on the board before halftime. It is 14-6 Lakota West. Extra point pending. Let's head out there for the extra point.
He's definitely a great route runner. Good hands. Maybe not the most physical, but absolutely the skills are there for Von Holly. And Owen Davidson knocks it through. And we have a ball game. 1 minute 30 for the Firebirds.
It's enough time with how the passing game has been. So we'll see what Coach.
Extra point is good. 14-7 Lakota West just before halftime. Of course, that was the score a year ago, and they have met that in the first half. Let's get you back to the pit where Elder looking to tack on and expand their lead. They are down inside the 10-yard line.
10-yard line, 1st and 10, and now we've got another stoppage.
No, Now the question is who jumped first, and this ref from the far side looks like usually when they jump simultaneously they get the offense, but we'll see what the refs decide here.
2:04 left, and we've got the movement on this time it's on the Panthers.
Yeah, just a bad mistake from Olivan right there.
Yeah, we'll move this football back to the 14-yard line. Shop online or shop in person at Joseph Chevy. We can help you get in a great ride at a great price. Find us on Colerain Avenue or josephchevrolet.com. 2:04 left in this second quarter. It's a 1st and goal at the 14-yard line for the Elder Panthers, leading 7-3, trying to get some points before half. And as mentioned, they get the ball first in the second half. 3 wide receivers set to the left, 1 to the right. And now looking as Estep going to run it. Estep steps inside the 15 and now gets to close to the 10-yard line, a gain of 4 for the Panthers.
It's a really nice play. And again, it's hard. When you put yourself back 5 yards, you just got to find out a way to make those yards up on the next play. Give yourself a chance. Stay in range. 2nd down and 10. You still have plenty of time to figure it out, work your way into the end zone.
Clock it.
We'll get you back to this drive in just a moment. But first, let's head to Harrison quickly. As Harrison mentioned, they've been in long yardage scenario here. They have the ball once again on their side of the 50-yard line, leading 7-0 over Milford.
The running back, and it's caught around the right side. Dennis off to the races, to the 20, the 10, walk-in touchdown.
Takes the snap. Knudsen looking for his man. Deep ball down to Carter Jones, and it is caught!
Wyatt Dennis had 4 touchdowns last year on the ground, and he gets a receiving touchdown there from Long.
First, it'll be down at the 10.
Wow,
but
Chase.
the
referees are going to
speed on
discuss, yeah.
Dennis here. Look at this
that,
pass.
That's amazing, but
Just
that ball did
breaking
pop out at
away
the end,
to
which can leave some
perfectly
doubt.
placed pass and then
It's
going
going to
right
be
on the edge.
Hey, first down.
We've seen a little bit of showboating here.
We'll let you know how the extra point works out, but we're going to get you back to the end of this Elder drive. 1:18 to go, and Elder throwing for the end zone.
3 pending.
Yeah, and when I said get used to that sight, I really meant that. Andrew Lyman, he is a fantastic receiver, and if you're not accustomed to him yet, you're going to. He finds himself open a lot, and he has really sure hands, showed both right there, and Estep found him in stride.
He lined up on the inside and then moved to the right side, and what happened there is he was just too big.
Yeah, really nice wheel route, got the defender to bite.
Extra point pending here as Elder scores 13-3. We'll let you know how that goes, but let's jump back to Lakota East as they are driving once again up by 6, 4:20 to go here in the second quarter.
They want that touchdown as they hand it off to Auguste again. Looking to see if he got, they're saying it is not a touchdown, but they did get the first down. I believe it'll be 1st and goal.
With inches, I would say.
1st and inches. How Knudsen can do something cheesy, take it himself, or he, and he does.
I don't know if he got
I
it.
think he got that.
Let's see
really
the call.
Go anywhere.
It looks like it he just kind of joined a pile there. So 2nd and inches likely is what we're looking at here.
Yep, there it is, 2nd and inches. Definitely was not the great game plan as Cody Doyle comes out in.
Magato will run off. Potentially they're going to, I would say maybe try that run again, this time with someone pushing him forward instead of just straight up running it in.
Maybe not. Knudsen is back in the shotgun, so he is not. I'm thinking short handoff here, or we have Braxton Thurman one-on-one. As Braden Auguste gets the touchdown.
Well, there it is. Maybe one down longer than we would have liked, but who cares? They get it done. And Braden Auguste gets his first touchdown of the season, hopefully the first of many, as East's new running back.
Braden Auguste definitely doesn't have everything Ryder Hooks has, but I am watching him play. He is still a very strong running back. Very, very well-rounded player. He is going to do great things this season and next season as the starter, as the extra point is good by Fitzstevens. There is a flag down. I think somebody hit Fitzstevens a little bit late there, or just in general.
We'll wait to see what's going on. Some person in the student section doing fake push-ups over there.
Yeah, those are...
They got the arm movement. They don't got the leg movement. I don't know, guys.
I believe that is Gianna Perry. I could be wrong.
Come on, Gianna. You play soccer. You got this. You got this. I know you got this.
That might be blame of the people holding the table. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, she started shaking by the end. I mean, it's probably not easy to even sit in that position on a table supported by 30 or something hands.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. Kudos to her still.
Shout out our student section. They've been bringing the energy tonight.
Definitely, we got a packed house over there.
You
I'm
know,
very glad to see it opening night of Friday Night Lights for the Thunderhawks.
You know, I do want to say something to Cincy Friday Night Lights, making that top 40 student section ranking.
So Dakota East touchdown, 27-14. Do want to welcome all of our new fans on Twitter, or X, as you want. I'm still probably going to call it Twitter forever. Welcome to Friday Football Live. This is a student-produced Red Zone channel type show on social media. We do it on YouTube. We've been doing it for 5 years now. And we take you around to some of the best high school football games in the greater Cincinnati area each and every Friday night. You can find us on X or on YouTube, either one. Of course, tgiffootball.com, where you can find us on the web, where you can watch any of these games from beginning to end. So make sure you check us out. Let's head, we just returned to Colerain, I should say, as Colerain is on the move, and this has certainly been an impressive opener for Colerain. It's been a struggle the last few years, but certainly looking good tonight against a perennial power in LaSalle. It's another first down for the Cardinals, a 14-14 game. Let's head out there, courtesy of our friends at Waycross TV.
There, just the blitz comes right away, gets off, finds his outlet man, and lets him do work.
I said that almost all the Colerain receivers are good in space following their blockers.
It is a very interesting offense. Everything is dink and dunk. Here we go. Drummond drops back, looks to pass. Now he's in trouble. They got people in pursuit. Yep, just gonna.
Oh no, he found somebody!
He found somebody, and he's gonna have enough for the first down. Left all by himself out there. Let's see if we can get a number.
That's Blair again, I think.
Number 12. Yep.
I was like, no, don't throw it away. Just find time to set your feet, because there was no one guarding 12. He's up there waving his hands. Hey, no one's there.
Great poise showed by Gar on that play.
Back-to-back first downs for the Colerain Cardinals. They're on the move. 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Gar once again, he's got it, hands it off to Smith, takes it across the middle, there's nobody there. He's headed towards the pylon, into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Very late flag in the backfield. Very late flag. They're going to call a holding.
Well, who threw that flag? Is that the head ref?
No, the umpire.
Trailing official there on the left side.
The umpire.
I know sometimes they can't reach the flag until farther on the play, but he didn't throw that flag until he was in the end zone, near the end zone.
Well, you're not inferring anything there, are you?
Well, no. I'm saying sometimes you grab it, you've got to watch the play, and sometimes you miss it on that first grab.
Right.
I didn't see the hold
you
or
swipe
the
and you
lack
can't find
of
it,
hold.
and then you finally
right.
get it, and you're like, oh, there
it was a late flag, but he just could have missed it on the first couple grabs.
There you go. All right. So no touchdown. First down and 10. Ball back at the 29. Or no, I'm sorry. Ball back definitely at the 20-yard line. It is caught. Still on his feet down to the 20-yard line.
Deshaun Flake Jr. on the screen catch.
Boy, that was an offensive penalty. That's a killer, because that takes points off the board.
90 seconds to play in the half.
Yep. Not that you got to rush, but
you're fine.
You're good. Still 2 timeouts left for the Cardinals, plus a minute 12 left on the clock. Obviously, no intention of giving this ball back to LaSalle here. Gar drops back, looks to pass, throws it, finds a man wide open, catches it, inside the 5, on his feet, looking for flags. Touchdown, Cardinals! 6 more points for Colerain.
Trey Smith. And the offense on that play is just let the rush come to you, find the outlet, running back coming, sneaking out of the backfield. No one covers Trey Smith. He makes the safety miss, runs right over another defender for 6 points.
Well, you know, sometimes it's behind the play that I watch, some things that are entertaining. When he crossed the goal line, 3 of the offensive linemen looked to that one referee. Goes, was there holding on that play? So the all ever important extra point.
Snap is up, down, kick is up, and it's good. And with 57 seconds to play in the half, Coleraine 21, LaSalle 14. Big score, 2 reasons. One, get the momentum back in this game until LaSalle taking it back 2.
How about Coleraine? Another touchdown, 21-14, as they look to take the lead into the locker room. LaSalle, still 57 seconds left to see if they can get some points for halftime. Let's head back to the only other game that we have for you tonight that is still in action that hasn't gone to the half, and that is Lakota East and Centerville. And Centerville had gotten it back to a 20-14 game, but 2 straight scores from Lakota East. Now 34-14 with 2:30 to go. Centerville really needs some more points before halftime, and they are backed up deep in their own end.
So Scher's going to tee it up at the 40. McLaughlin and Laum back for the Lancers.
Approaches, and it's a low line drive squib, just like you said.
Stay in bounds.
As much as I'm digging that music, we're going to step aside from here. We're going to jump on back to Coleraine. And bad news for Coleraine special teams. The kickoff goes out of bounds, so it should be good field position here for LaSalle. 57 seconds left in the half. We'll see if LaSalle can cut into a 7-point deficit.
Less than a minute to go, up 21-14. The Cardinals want to go into the end zone, or into the halftime with that lead.
Yeah, this is definitely one where you got to remind your defensive backs. Pass interference in high school is only 15 yards. It's not a spot foul.
Yeah, don't let him beat you over top. So here we go. Fraley drops back, looks to pass, and he throws it across the middle in his cart right at the 40. Immediately stuck and immediately taken down. Inbounds. The clock will continue to run. Again, LaSalle has no timeouts.
Malachi Smith with the big tackle. Oh, I'm sorry, Alan Brown.
Oh, we have another cramp for LaSalle.
Is that not a 10-second runoff, right?
I don't know in high school what the rules, I'll be honest.
Was that Alan Brown or Malachi Smith? 8 and 6 with these gray uniforms, look exactly the same.
Yeah, I was just going to say this. The dark letters on the darker uniforms as the sun's gone down.
Well, no, it's just 8.
Looks like some cramping going on. Not surprising. It's a pretty warm and humid night in the greater Cincinnati area, but mostly dry around the area, which is certainly good news considering it has rained enough for several months over the last few weeks. But Lakota East 34-14, the lead with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Looks like a first down for Centerville, but they are running out of time here before halftime.
Very tenderly putting pressure on that left leg, it looked like. We wish him all the best. Alex Keeley, yeah, just a sophomore. I mean, I don't know how much experience he really has in the varsity level. I mean, it's just a whole different playing field.
He takes the pass out, and that is picked off. Carter Jones gets it. Taking it up the sideline. Sorry, no, that is not Carter Jones. That is Simeon Ray, the senior corner, making a big play. Keeley's first throw of his career at varsity is picked off, but there is a flag on the field. I'm guessing it is going to be for a unnecessary celebration.
They've been doing that a lot. I mean, Simeon Ray spent his first 3 years as a backup wide receiver. They tried to shift him towards defensive stuff last season. Now he's a full-time starter on the defense, and look at what...
So in a timeout here, let's quickly jump back to LaSalle with the final play of the first half, barring a penalty.
5 I'm not sure if he caught it. I think he did. It is an interception for the Coleraine Cardinals in the end zone, and that will bring the first half to an end.
What game are you watching that's a touchdown, LaSalle?
Oh, my apologies. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to seeing Coleraine in the white. My apologies. So they just gave up a huge touchdown play on the very last play of the first half.
And with the crowd screaming about multiple holdings in the backfield right there. But as a defensive back, nobody gets deep of you.
Yeah, I totally missed that. My apologies. I'm so used to seeing Coleraine in white.
The gray threw you off. I got that. Yep.
I'm just not used to seeing the gray yet. First game they've ever been in it. Well, on for the extra point. Snap is down. It was on the ground, but nice pickup and hold, and it is good. So to end the first half, the Lancers toss a bomb into the end.
So the prayers are answered for LaSalle, a Hail Mary on the final play of the first half, and they will go to the locker room all tied up at 21. Meanwhile, here comes Lakota East racing down the field. They're inside the 20-yard line. It's going to be another first down deep in Centerville territory. Lakota East already up by 20 and driving for more.
Hey, what game are you watching?
The interception for the Coleraine.
The touchdown was
the end zone.
To Auguste, he gets out of the sideline. Not exactly the play you're trying to get when you're trying to run down the clock, but it'll still be going. I take that back.
Yeah, in high school, if they go out of bounds within 2 minutes, the clock still runs. There's no real break or change. But it is going to be 2nd and 6, about 40 seconds left.
Now, screen pass to Auguste. He gets brought down.
He's calling for face mask, doesn't get it. And it'll back him all the way back up to 3rd and 10. We'll see if they call a timeout here. They do. That'll be their second of the half.
I believe I just heard that was a tackle by number 6. I think I got a more proper pronunciation. Chidabem Chukwa is how I believe his name is pronounced.
That would sound better. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm just not great at reading, so.
That's okay.
Thank you, Ethan, for that correct
We're gonna thank
pronunciation.
our guy on the loudspeakers here.
He probably has a phonetic spelling too, which really is helpful. Unfortunately, we just have the rosters, so we're gonna do our best here. If there's anything that we butcher, we apologize.
We try our best here, but sometimes you can't be perfect, and that's all right.
That's what I told my geometry teacher, Mr. Ethan Lennon.
What? I taught geometry now.
Oh no, I was just responding. I was like, comma, Mr. Ethan Lennon. I was like addressing you. I was addressing you. No. My geometry teacher, Mr. Palmer. I hope you're enjoying retirement, my man. You were kind of goated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I was really bad at geometry.
As Knutson in this offense come back out, 27 seconds left here. Takes the high snap, passes out, and almost brought in there by Jaden Williams. Very close there.
It is dropped, and from what it looks like, they're going to go for it on 4th down, and it's probably a decision based on how much time is left on the clock. They're like, why not? Let's try it. Or they could also line up, try to draw them off sides, see if they can get some closer yardage, and then call a timeout if they can't. But either way, the offense is still out there on 4th down. Let's see exactly what might happen here.
Motions Jones out to the right. A lot of heavy pressure. Oh, it's a screen pass to Auguste. Nobody out in front of him. That's going to be a touchdown.
There is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
But it looked like it was post-snap, so it could be a defensive penalty.
I'm trying to see if they're going to give it to them or not. I believe they are. That'll go down as a touchdown for Braden Auguste.
My best guess before they make an official ruling is offsides. That flag came out almost as soon as the ball was snapped.
Guess we'll have to. Personal foul number 12.
And that, yeah, they did not give us specifics beyond that, but the penalty was, of course, declined. So East at half has already crossed the 40-point threshold, looking to get to 41 entering.
I'm trying to find on the Centerville roster here, number 12. It looks to have been
Isaiah Thompson. Isaiah Thompson is a 5'9" junior, 155, definitely a cornerback.
Definitely.
Kick is good, though. Kick is good. Kick is great, even.
Your Thunderhawks go up 41-14. One of the larger scoring deficits we've seen out of this team, and definitely, mind you, this is still the first half. We still have 24 minutes of football after halftime.
I wouldn't be surprised if they run the backups out there, get them some quality varsity playing time as soon as halfway through the third quarter. I don't think they'll start the half without the starters, but if they can get one more score and get another stop on Centerville, I would not be surprised if we saw it.
I agree, but part of me is wondering if they have a Coach Kit mentality here and just don't take their foot off the gas. Will they keep in all their starters? Definitely not.
Well,
Will
looks
they
like
still stay aggressive? I think so.
Interestingly enough, we already see some of the Centerville fans heading out towards the exit. Once again, they were on the top 40 student sections. I mean, our student section wouldn't leave at halftime if we were down so horrendously.
As it is a struggle to recover the ball there. It is brought down at the 33, sorry, the 32. 12 seconds left in the half.
Well, let's see if they can get something going here. Both teams still have a timeout, so it's not impossible for Centerville to possibly string some things together, get a long field goal attempt, or maybe if they really play their cards right, a touchdown.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see here. Alex Keeley still in as the quarterback. Hands it off, and it just gets absolutely shut down for negative gain.
It looks like they're just going to let that go to the half. And what a miraculous half, despite some critical errors in a blocked extra point and a block punt that ended up going for a touchdown. Lakota East still played amazing. They didn't let it phase them, and they pushed forward to a miraculous 41-14 score at the half. We will step away in just a moment, and we will be back after the show.
school football in Greater Cincinnati, and we're happy to do our part to continue to help them out when we can, and certainly bring their radio program. They're going to talk to coaches around the Cincinnati area. We'll have all the final scores on that as well. So make sure you tune into that. That'll be coming up immediately following our broadcast tonight right here, whether you're watching us on X or whether you're watching us on YouTube. It is time to get to second half action because I am done talking for a little while, so we're going to take a short break of me talking and get you back to the pit at Elder. It's 14-3 Elder at the half. It looks like that Middletown will be kicking off to start the third quarter. Let's head out there now live on Friday Football Live.
In 2010, and his son Sam, Nate, and Noah all graduated here from Coleraine High School as well. Having a nice round of applause for John Martini. And ladies and gentlemen, again, a great round of applause for all of the 30th group of inductees into the Coleraine High School Athletic Hall of Fame for 2026.
A little bit better. We can breathe a little bit easier, but the Panthers have the lead. They can breathe a little easy. 14-3. They've got the football first here in the second half, and they've got two wide receivers set to the right side. Chase Walpole, and they go in motion. Talon, and now the give to Talon. Talon across the 20, and he's out to the 25. Still running to the 30-yard line. He got some help from behind by number 55, Nick Casero.
Yeah, Nick Casero, the big senior offensive lineman. They're going to lean on him heavy with his experience. He's played all 3 years on varsity, so Elder really excited about him. And what a nice run. Kind of is the suspect aspect of Elder's game so far in the first half. Really came off strong here in the second half.
11:37 to go, third quarter rather, in the second half. Panthers with a 14-3 lead if you're just joining us. 2 touchdowns by Lyman from Caden Estep, and the only offense for Middletown was a 27-yard field goal by Higgins. 3 wide receivers make that 4 now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left side. Empty backfield for Estep at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 30. And it's going to be, actually, it's Talon going to get the carry. And he gets to the 33-yard line. A gain of 3 for the Panthers. Cooper Electric.
We're going to keep you here with Elder, but I do want to mention a development that has just happened. We have a lightning delay in Milford. Harrison leading Milford 14-0 in the third quarter. And yes, a pop-up thunderstorm in the eastern Cincinnati area has caused a lightning delay. You see right here, the weather delay screen is up. We'll keep you up to date. Hopefully it will be just the 30 minutes and they'll get back to play. But we'll keep an eye on that one. Let's head back out to Elder.
Opponents out. It's not really their goal, especially week 1. You just got to find a way to win.
2nd down and 7. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line. 3 wide receivers make that 4 to the left. And now it's Estep going to run it. Estep spins to the 35. He gets outside and still with it. 40, 45. Look at him go. 50, 45, 40. Down the sidelines. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. 67 yards.
Oh, man. Wow, I didn't think he was going to get out of that. Spun his way free all the way to the end zone. And you see why he is so highly touted as a prospect. Miami getting a stud next year.
Caden Estep, 67 unofficial yards on that carry, but it was all him spinning at the 35-yard line and got outside, and once he was outside, it was off to the races. Panthers with a 20-3 lead, getting ready to get their extra point as Holman will look it with the Walpole to hold. And here's the hold, and the kick is up with the right foot, and this one is good. So with 10:19 to go in the third quarter, it's Elder 21, and it's Middletown 3. We'll take a timeout of the Prep Sports Radio Network.
Our team of orthopedic experts offers same-day or next-day appointments, after-hours care, and Saturday sports clinics. For more information, visit mercy.com/Cincinnati.
capped off that 3-play, 80-yard drive with 1:36 off the clock. But a 21-3 Elder Panther lead, and that makes you feel good getting the ball first in the second half.
It really does, especially when you have a quarterback that can run it like that. You gotta feel pretty good.
Over 150 yards now on the ground for Caden Estep. And there's the short kick. It's going to bounce. It might go out of bounds, and it does. So that will be a flag. The ball goes out of bounds for the Panthers. Not what you wanted after the touchdown.
No, not at all. And I want to clarify something I said on that last drive for people that might think I'm crazy for saying Elder doesn't want blowouts. Not exactly what I meant to say. Elder doesn't shoot for blowouts.
Well, normally we talk about going to the media center for our sports scores, but let's go to our Doppler radar to talk about this storm system that's happening right now over eastern Cincinnati. And you can see right near the 275 belt, that's where this storm has popped up, just a pop-up thunderstorm. So you have to wonder games that may be going on at Sycamore. Obviously, Milford is in the path of this storm. Goshen, if there's a game at Goshen High School tonight, could be an issue. But east side games, especially in the northeast portion of Cincinnati, going to have to watch, of course, frequent lightning, the issue, and it's not moving very fast. So we're going to be talking very heavy rain. Anybody ends up underneath this storm system. So we will keep you up to date if there are any updates on the weather delay at Milford High School or any additional delays we hear from around Cincinnati. We'll keep you up to date. Meanwhile, Elder has scored to make it 21-3. Let's head back out to the pit right now.
Up in the middle of the field, and really just no help came over and wide open for Middletown.
Colby Morgerson really haven't had much to, he was 6 of 10 in the first half with 31 yards and not much, rushing. It was Driscoll with 18 yards on 6 carries. They only had 39 yards in the first half, so they're getting a little bit here. They got the ball at the 48-yard line.
It looks like Bean's down, just cramping a little bit.
Yeah, you'll see some of that in this heat. TicketJungle.com, tickets to concert, sports, all events, locally owned and operated. Authentic tickets, secure checkout, email confirmation, and delivery. Riverbend, Aronoff, Heritage Bank, any venue, local, regional, or nationwide. Bengals, Bearcats, Buckeyes, Fighting Irish, all professional and college sports. TicketJungle.com, the fans' ultimate source for tickets. TicketJungle.com. 10:05 to go here in this third quarter. Panthers with the lead, 21-3. And now,
I feel like I can just hear Fitz mumbling under his breath as a trainer, because when I played, and I'm sure he hasn't changed much, he absolutely hates cramps. So anytime he sees a cramp, he is less than excited to go out there.
As Bobby Boucher once said, you got to get some fine quality H2O.
H2O, got to stay hydrated in this heat.
No Gatorade, no. You need H2O. First and 10 at the 48-yard line. 2 wide receiver set to the right side, 2 to the left side for Middletown. Quarterback Morgerson, 6'3", 190 pounds, senior. He steps back at the 45, throws it to the right side, is complete to Taylor again. Taylor gets to the 35-yard line of Elder before he's taken down by Braden Ackerman.
Yeah, and we talk about Elder being okay with giving that throw underneath. Those past 2 throws are a little bit too much real estate. Gonna have to cut that down. And 2 really nice plays by Taylor, and he's looking like a guy Middletown's gonna try to rely on to put some points up.
9:58 to go here in this third quarter. 21-3. Elder Panthers on top. Middletown trying to get something going at the Elder 35. 3 wide receivers set to the left, including Julius Reed, who's been kind of quiet. The inside receiver is Will Gibson. 1 to the right side. Morgerson setting up. He's got to the left side. He's got his running back, Driscoll, and now looking to throw. He's got a man. It's complete. It's Bolden, and Bolden gets inside the 30. He's at the 25-yard line. And the Panthers do a good job getting there, and that's A.J. Meyer getting the tackle.
This has been a heck of a job by Middletown to respond after a long touchdown by Estep. They could have hung their heads, kind of given up, but they really decided to bear down and try to fight in this drive. And they've done a really good job picking up yards early in this drive.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line of Elder. 21-3. Elder with the lead over Middletown, but Middletown driving here. 3 wide receivers from right to left they go. From 4 to the left now. And they set up at the quarterback looking to throw down the field. He's got a man open. It's incomplete. Hit him in the kind of the helmet. Will Gibson, number 15. And looked like he was open. Would have got it, but it was a little too high.
Yeah, I want to say A.J. Meyer got a hand on that, because you're right. It hit the Middletown receiver right in the face. But I think A.J. Meyer got a little bit of a tip, but lucky he did, because he was beat on the backside.
So that'll be a big play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line for the Middies. That was a play that, Elder's going to want back because, that could have been a touchdown. Panthers do get a break, and they'll set up here. 9:28 left here in this third quarter. Panthers 21. Middletown Middies 3. 3 wide receivers set. They've got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. They've got the running back in the backfield. We've got a whistle, and we've got another timeout. Holding Realtors is proud to sponsor Elder Panther football. The next time you're selling your home or looking for a new one, call one of these Elder grads and Holding team members. Brian Baisley, Steve Florian, Rick Holding, Tony Motz, Mike Rolfes, or Mike Wright. Contact Holding Realtors for all your real estate needs at 451-4800 or visit them online at Hoeting, HOETING.com. 9:28 left here in quarter number 3. Opening game for the Elder Panthers, and so far, it's what the doctor ordered.
So far, so good. As kind of sluggish and a little bit sloppy at times as it's been, still 21-3, and as sluggish and sloppy as Elder's been, Middletown's been even more. So Elder's just been able to really capitalize on some mistakes and find their way into the end zone a couple times.
4 wide receivers set. Elijah Jones and Julius Reed off to the left side. They've got 2 wide receivers set to the right, including Will Gibson. Quarterback looking to throw to the right side. Incomplete. It was intended for Kalen Taylor, who's had a couple of good ones on this play, but Braden Ackerman has had another knockdown there.
Yeah, that's Braden Ackerman. He's a junior. He's played a ton on JV last year. He's really a DB these coaches are excited about. Not the biggest guy in the world. He's probably one of the most undersized guys on this team for his position, but man, he is a ball player.
9:24 left here in the third quarter. A couple of incompletions here. 3rd and 10 at the 24. They line up to the left side with Elijah Jones. He's the lone receiver on the left. They've got 3 to the right. Morgerson with a running back to the right side in Driscoll. Here's the snap, rolls to his right. He's got a blitz coming from behind. Forkamp has got him back at the 32. Loss of 8.
I mean, I just didn't think he had the angle, but he did. And he finds a way to trip up Morgerson. He is phenomenal. He's going to have it.
So we're going to jump out of here. It's probably a good time to mention the Lakota West game is also in a weather delay, which presume would mean the Lakota East game will probably also end up in a weather delay. The storm is not over that area, but the lightning is close enough, and you don't have to hear thunder. You just have to see lightning, and of course, with every subsequent lightning strike or thunder that you hear, it is 30 minutes on the clock. So could be a long night in a few of those locations until that storm kind of gets far enough away that the lightning goes away. Meanwhile, let's head back to Colerain. This has been kind of the surprising good game of the night, and LaSalle scoring on the last play of the first half to tie this game up at 21, and they are on the move in the first possession of the third quarter, looking to take the lead over Colerain.
Series, snap is back, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, does Fraley, fakes it, he's going to run right up the middle. He's going to get tackled, but again, not till he picks up another Lancer first down.
Yeah, that was just an option route there. If the defenders stay back with the wide receiver, immediate read was the run.
Yeah, again, it's an RPO, but they want the quarterback to run first.
You talked about swagger for the Cardinals. How about these Lancers coming out here and running the ball right down the field? Pass out wide to number 3. Let's see if he can get loose. Picked up enough to get down to about the 10-yard line.
Hey, Lakota East, I'm Bailey.
Cardinals fans, after all the holding has been called on them, are really celebrating the LaSalle holding.
Not that much. Maybe a sarcastic clap here.
It was a smatter.
It's just a smattering of it.
It was a sarcastic smatter.
So that's going to take the ball back to the Colerain 25-yard line. Be first down and 20. Snap is back, steps up into the pocket once again. I'll tell you what, this Fraley cat, he's going to keep and he's going to run. He's going to stay in bounds and take it all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're going to have to figure out something defensively because he's just tucking it and running every time. And they're getting pressure in the backfield, it seems like, but they're just not getting to him.
Yeah, this is a good offensive adjustment by the LaSalle offensive staff. They found something in the approach that the Cardinals are bringing them. They said, all right, again, this is their offense normally. I mean,
right.
They played Whitten Woods a couple years ago where their quarterback ran the ball 40 times in the game. So,
is that right?
Yeah, they're not. Their quarterback is usually the star of their offense, usually with his feet.
Fraley's got it, hands it off to number 34, and he is strung out and tackled by a whole host of Cardinals. In on the play, the primary holder. Let's get his number. Number 21. Once again, that man, he's had a big night tonight.
Brayvon Gaffney.
And I'll praise him on one play, and then I don't know why I'm echoing.
Official timeout.
Praise him one play, and then question the next. You made those good adjustments, and then suddenly you run a pulling guard, and those are the only plays tonight where they've had negative rushing, where they pulled, and it just gets blown up in the backfield.
It's another Lancer down with cramping. I believe that's the big tight end, 87.
Is that? Yeah, that's a big 87.
Brody Welter.
Yep, he's very easily and very gingerly walking off the field.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 11.
Penalties can kill you, man. And this one hurt LaSalle, so they're back 3rd and 11. We know they can chuck the ball down the field, but they've had so much success just with the quarterback draw, quarterback run, RPO options that who knows, they might just do it again. And given where they are on the field, even if they don't pick up the first down, you have to believe they probably go for it. Snap back. Fraley's got it. Rolls to his right. Looks. He's going to tuck it, and he's going to try and run the other way, and he's going to get away from the tacklers. There's nobody on that side, but closing fast for the Colerain Cardinals and preventing the first down play.
Close enough, they might go for it on 4th down.
It's not going to matter. It's going to be a holding penalty on the Cardinals in the backfield. Or, in
the secondary?
The secondary.
Oh. There's a Cardinal down at the goal line. Looks like they're trying to maybe stretch out.
That's not a Cardinal.
I'm sorry.
LaSalle Lancer.
There's a Lancer down at the goal line again. That's their 5th one.
Official timeout.
So we got an official's timeout where they attend to a player. LaSalle is really showing the cramping issue, and I believe that is, and it's not the same guy over and over again. This is number 4, Tyler Brody. So a challenge early in the season for the medical staff to get these guys back in the ballgame.
Now it'll be interesting because this will be 3rd and 1. There's no automatic first downs. It was 3rd and 11, so if it's a 10-yard penalty in the Cardinals for holding, then this becomes 3rd and 1.
What I was going to say at halftime about the defense for the Cardinals that I'm really impressed by, that certainly was an issue last year, is the defensive line not jumping off sides. You remember last year, that was a major problem. Didn't do it all in the first half.
Especially against LaSalle.
Yes, especially against LaSalle. Have not done it yet tonight, so I don't know if that was just they got lucky in the first half. They certainly appeared to be a little bit more disciplined and more prepared for that snap that the quarterback will do without actually, hiking the ball.
So I'm not sure about the spot, but it's not going to be 3rd and 1. It'll be
a half the distance, Brandon.
So okay, that's the call then. So it's going to be 3rd and about 3.
Yep.
So they have a chance. And winding the clock at 35 seconds. Okay. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 3. Snap is back, fakes the handoff, drops back, looks the pass, got some pressure. They came up the middle and you rolled the other way. He's going to have enough of the first down, and he walks into the end zone untouched. Fraley with a touchdown for the LaSalle Lancers.
Just quarterback run. Cardinals are there at every step of the way except the second level recovering, and Fraley breaks contain on the backside, and that's on your defensive end. He's trying to get to the quarterback. He gives up the edge.
Number 26, Grayson
That was entirely too easy.
Yeah, all the receivers, they're looking, they got one-on-one on the left side, but everything's right. He goes outside.
They break contain totally. Yeah, there's none. I mean, he went in untouched.
LaSalle's first lead of the ball game.
And it's blocked. The play is dead. The play is dead.
With 8 minutes and 12 seconds left in the
Special teams, Colerain comes up with a big.
So back-to-back scores for LaSalle put them on top, but the extra point is blocked, so it's just a 6-point lead for LaSalle against Colerain. They'll have their first possession of the second half in just a moment. We'll head back to Elder, where it's a 21-3 lead for Elder, and Middletown has the ball near midfield, less than halfway, or I should say halfway through the third quarter. We're down to 5:11 left already, and what has been a pretty rapidly played second half so far.
But yeah, nice job by Ackerman. Although initially, you're right, didn't get a step, Ackerman was able to recover enough, force a throw that was uncompetitive, and yeah, another long third down for Middletown. They're just scratching their head for answers.
Cliffview Lodge, part of the great Red River Gorge Cabin Rentals, and 16 individual rooms. Book a single room or just a private getaway, or book every room for family reunions, weddings, or corporate events, or even a boys' trip, right?
Yes, sir.
Check out the possibilities at Red River Gorge Cabin Rentals.com. 5:11 to go here in this third quarter. Panthers with the lead 21-3. Overall, good first game so far.
Yeah, no complaints on my end. And as sloppy as expected, but there have been some really nice moments in this ball game for Elder. Seen a lot of flashes, especially out of some young guys, some Cam Beadle, some other guys, some juniors have really stepped up, made some nice plays, and it's going to take a couple weeks. We're going to get acclimated with this team, see what they got, but a good start against what's supposed to be a pretty good opponent this year.
Yeah, pretty good. And the Panthers just continue to have these tough games, and they don't mind scheduling anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Or other teams are worried about scheduling. It seems like Elder doesn't care.
Well, with the 9-game GMC schedule, it really is hard to get these local games, especially against some of the big public schools. So when Middletown, you got to love the confidence, and I hope this is a series that can continue on in the future. But Middletown thankful enough that they're able to enter into a little bit of a series with this and hopefully keep this game going.
Oh, well, that would be great. 3rd and 21 at the 49-yard line. 2 wide receivers set to the left, 2 to the right. Morgerson, he's alone in the backfield at the 46-yard line. Now looking, steps up, throws, and it is incomplete. It was intended for Will Gibson, but too far.
Yeah, really nice job on the back end. That was Drew Ruth, that guy again. He's going to be really, we talked about his move to safety. He's going to be a little bit of a work in progress back there, but man, he has just the pure foot speed to be competitive on the back end.
Well, we've got another player with a cramp. We're going to take a quick timeout with 5:05 to go here in the third quarter. 21-3, Elder with the lead on the Prep Sports Radio Network.
On October 10th, our next early bird drawing will take place on August 31st. To purchase Super.
Well, again, you see it so often in week number 1, the cramping becomes an issue. Even though they do spend a lot of time kind of building up that conditioning, usually it's that first week where maybe not quite there just yet. So we're going to jump back out of Elder, jump back to Colerain, where it is a 27-21 lead for LaSalle, and Colerain has the ball, but they are behind the sticks at the moment.
There's Gar rolling,
Lots of room.
Hits number 5, stays in bounds, has enough for the first down, out past the 40.
Kind of the opposite of what the LaSalle quarterback did. He ran to pass the ball. He waited for the linebacker to come up, and knowing where and there are 2 Lancers down cramping.
I gotta say, this is a bit of a refreshing change. Typically, it's the Cardinals that are down because of cramping issues, and kudos to the newest Hall of Fame inductee, John Martini, and the entire athletic staff and the coaching staff for making sure these Cardinals are well hydrated all week and in good shape. Not one Cardinal has gone down because of cramping. That is numbers, I think, 6 and 7 down for the Lancers.
As long as the referees don't see it.
I don't know that's necessarily the
There's
safest
actually
policy.
3 Lancers down getting stretched.
Oof. You're right. There are 3 of them.
It's 80 degrees out. It's one of the coolest week 1 games that I can remember.
Right? I know.
And it's been a very.
They're legitimate cramps. These dudes are getting up and
it's a very
limping off.
It's a very mild summer. Like you haven't been not been able to run outside all summer. I don't know.
Funny how that
was there just like a lack of potassium at the team dinner tonight at the Coleraine?
Are they boycotting bananas? I don't know.
Or was it lack of sodium? Who knows?
Well, here we go. First down and 10 up to the 40-yard line for the Coleraine Cardinals. Penalty free, boys. Penalty free. Good rush right up the middle.
Coleraine tries a little bit something on the draw right there. Yeah, that Sal reads it right away. It was there.
Yeah.
It was there for us. No, it wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't.
I think it's a good idea that didn't work.
Yeah, from the booth, it looked a little bit better than the replay. Great replay by our volunteers here at Waycross Community Media.
Did we seriously jinx them? 71 down for the Cardinals.
What? When I was talking about their cramps, I saw 71 walking to the sideline with a slight limp.
Yep.
You just thought he was trying to be cool?
No, I just didn't want to point out that we were cramping too, but he got a play out of it. I am really surprised we haven't put a delay on the game yet. It's not like you can't see that lightning.
Well, I mean, if they're not looking.
You see athletic director Matt Stoynoff. Thanks to Matt and his
He's
department.
actually pointing it to the ref. I think he just pointed it out. And I think we're about to go delay.
I mean, do you still see it? Is it still out there?
There's orange flashes about every 30
watch.
seconds in the
Look
sky to your right.
Directly at the goalpost, it'll come right
Up, right there.
Yep. All right, folks.
All right, we're going to go to our guy in the sky. Well, checked our weather radar.
Apparently the referees don't care.
Yeah, they're not stopping, guys. They're going to keep playing.
I guess, do they have a detector that's far enough away?
Maybe.
Yes. Ohio High School Athletics Association has fancy weather equipment that can tell them the distance of lightning away.
Second down and 16. Roman Gar rolling, looking to throw. He's going to keep it in, tuck it, and pick up as much as he can.
Really, really good play there
by
by both Gar and Trey Smith. They used each other there. Trey Smith is just leaking out of the backfield, keeping it up there, saying, hey, you got to come guard me, or I'm going to turn and get wide open. Roman Gar is just staying there and said, all right, defender, make a choice. Defender follows Trey Smith, and Roman Gar picks up about 8 yards.
As we said earlier, he was scrambling to throw. That time he did. He read the safety.
So big third down for the Cardinals here. 3rd and 6, trailing 27-21 to the LaSalle Lancers at home in week 1. Gar looking back, throws it across the middle, number 10. He's got it, gets across the 50, picks up the first down.
Give credit to this offensive line. You know, they've had a couple holdings, but they've really given.
Yeah, I was going to ask you guys about that.
In the multiple types of blocking, they're kind of screen blocking on those quick hitches, and some of them they're posting up.
And that was by design of that play. They had to give him time because everyone is going deep, and Jacobs is just finding, I got to get 6 yards. I'm going to turn in after everyone goes deep and go underneath, and catches it right at the first down line.
Here we go. Once again, Roman Gar steps up, and he's going to throw it deep down the field. Intended for number 4. In and out of his hands. That was 6 points written all over it.
Well, I tell you what, Roman Gar could almost run for a touchdown there. LaSalle brings a full blitz. He reads it. Great job by the offensive line.
Yep,
there is
right up.
nobody in the middle of the field if he tucks and goes. But there's also wide open receiver who just misses it. No excuses, as we have another LaSalle Lancer cramping.
Yeah, that is a tough miss. That one is going to haunt his dreams for a while.
He runs for 35 yards or catches a touchdown, either whatever decision the quarterback makes.
So that
you got to make the plays when they're.
So we learned a lot about Roman Gar on that play, right? His escapability, and he is a clearly pass-first quarterback. He wants to throw the ball.
That was a very accurate pass.
Oh yeah, on the run, stepping up, and he didn't overthrow him. He
dropped it right in the bucket.
Yeah.
He just.
I mean,
missed
come
it.
on. I mean, I know they missed a couple holding calls. How are you missing the lightning?
I don't know. I mean, I see it. It's pretty obvious.
Like, I'm surprised they just haven't said to the band, get out of the end zone. You're on middle bleachers. But
I mean, Not trying to be a nervous Nelly here, but
I mean, the
yikes.
risk is very minimal, but
It is.
you're supposed to actually,
outside of that, it is a beautiful evening here in Coleraine Township. All right, 2nd down and 10. Guard dropping back again, more pressure. Pass once again is out to Smith, and he's got it. Turf Monster, I think, maybe took him a little bit there. Tackle by number 8 for the Lancers. Going to pick up 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, LaSalle again, bringing the heat up the middle, making Gar make a quick decision. He does the dump off, and then the safeties cover up really quick. A good blitz coverage.
Who is that number 8 that made the tackle? Do we have his number?
That's
his name?
Nakari Isaacs.
There we go. Isaacs on the tackle. 3rd down and 4.
Possibly 2 down territory.
Yep. Approaching 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Rummengar takes it, runs it right up the middle. He's got plenty for the 1st down. Leaps and goes inside the 15-yard line. That's what you were talking about, Brian. When his spot is there, take it and run.
All right, and obviously, as you said earlier, he's a run-to-pass quarterback. You don't know what he's going to do, Chris.
That's what makes him dangerous.
that just shows you how open Deshaun Flagg was.
Yeah.
He had that run earlier, and it's like, oh my God, he's so open, I got to throw it.
And good job by the interior offensive line. That blitz came, and they kind of directed them outside to create.
Do your job.
So 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals at the LaSalle 19-yard line. In motion goes Smith. Drops back guard, passes it to number 15. He's got it. Takes it down inside the 10-yard line. And there is a flag from the back judge.
The same back judge.
Guys, the LaSalle defender's shoulder pad is off of his jersey is off his shoulder pad.
For LaSalle, number 3, Jack McLaughlin.
The defender fell on top of the blocker. That's a holding call.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, nobody's arguing. Nope, nobody's arguing. Again, it's just, I mean,
the guy in the red shirt down there in the stands is arguing.
That's his job to argue.
That is
That's a dad.
That is the textbook definition of
if
fanatic.
Yeah. When he turns, you get your hands and you can grab the jersey inside, but when he turns to go, you gotta let him loose.
Just got to.
He just held that a little too long.
This offense really has the makings of something special if they could get out of their own way.
Still 1st down.
So now it's still 1st down, backed up to the 24-yard line. 1st and 20. Gar rolls to his right. There's nobody there. He's just going to tuck it. It's going to pick up a few yards, but good pursuit by the LaSalle defense to tackle him for just a couple of yards gain.
Yeah, he's going to get almost 4 on that play.
Yeah, good defense by LaSalle, though. They had everyone covered.
He's 2nd down.
Good closing speed there.
22-yard line.
Yep, Genie like
Isaac Campbell.
Isaac Campbell. I should just leave that on. Oh, there we go. Wow, that's great. Second down and 17 on the 22-yard line of the Lancers. 4:25 to go. Drops back to his guard, throws off of his heel. It is dropped in and out of the hands of number 11.
Yeah, a little high on that screen pass, but that little bit of hesitation, even if he holds on to that, safeties, linebackers were closing in pretty quick on that.
Yeah,
he threw that into a lot of traffic.
I'll tell you one thing that, and I don't know, you guys know better than I do, if it's the design of the play or what, but he does a lot of throwing of the ball rolling backwards and off of his back foot.
That's his screen. He's trying. That's part of the screen, is you draw in the defender to you.
But I mean, has he thrown that many screens tonight? Maybe
yes.
he has.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I really like it when I like to see him more stepping into throws and really with authority getting the ball down the field. So he's got it now. It's 3rd and 17. Try and get something positive. He throws it into the end zone. It is in and out of the hands of what looked to be a LaSalle defender.
Yeah, there was only one Coleraine Cardinal in the area, and there were 4 LaSalle Lancers. That would have been a dangerous pass right there, but that was a nasty collision by the 2 LaSalle Lancers.
Yeah, one of them upended the other one.
I think that's more of the fall that's going to hurt him than anything.
Yeah. Now we'll take a minute. Hopefully he's all right.
It's a very awkward now position for the Cardinals.
It's a long kick. I don't know how good. Yeah, he showed a little bit of leg a couple times. He mishit one earlier that barely got through.
I mean, you're at the 22, so you're talking a 39-yard attempt. Is that really that long?
It's high school, yes.
It's high school, yeah.
Anything over past the 20-yard, anything past the 15-yard line is a long kick.
Any more?
Yeah, we've been spoiled a lot in this area, having a lot of quality kickers.
Yeah, I would argue a 39-yard field goal is not too much. I think anything above 40, you're asking a lot.
So that 1 yard makes a huge difference.
All the difference in the world. Look, it's not a chip shot. I'm not saying that, but I mean, it's fourth and 17. What are you going to do?
Yeah, and it's a 2-yard difference if you miss it and it goes to the end zone because then they get at the 20. So is that 2 yards?
So we're going to jump away from this one as a little bit more of an injury there, it appears, than just a cramping issue. So we're going to jump back over to Elder. It's all Elder in this one, 28-3 as they're closing in on the end of the third quarter. Actually, good news from Colerain. The injured player has jumped up and is jogging off the field. So we might actually go back on over there because, again, Middletown not really getting a whole lot done in this one. It's all Elder. Also want to pass along, we do have one final score in Covington Catholic. Big win tonight over Ryle, 50-6. Also have a handful of games that are getting delayed because that thunderstorm that's over eastern Cincinnati continues to grow. That continues to be a problem. And Winton Woods and Springfield have decided to push their game to Saturday at 6 o'clock, according to Mike Dyer from WCPO. And the radar shot from a few minutes ago, and we can certainly give you a more updated shot, but you can see there's two real issues here. You have the storm that's basically over the northeastern corner of Hamilton County, right there, kind of entering Claremont County, and in just the far southern part of Warren County. And again, we've started to see lightning in that cell again. The other one is the storm up near Xenia. That is actually just west of Xenia in Greene County, and that has caused the Clinton-Massey-Waynesville game to go into a lightning delay. Of course, Waynesville located in the northeast corner of Warren County, but again, because the lightning is seen, they have to take that delay. So again, could be a long night. Some of these games may end up getting pushed back to Saturday morning if there becomes an issue where they can't complete the game. If the game is lopsided, they may just decide to bag it. We'll see how it goes, but that's kind of the latest on the weather front. Hopefully this one stays clear of the weather because it's been a really good game. Honestly, this has been the game of the night. Colerain and LaSalle. Colerain is driving, or they were driving. They've just turned the ball over on down. So LaSalle has the ball and a 6-point lead with 4:06 left in the third.
The third quarter with a 6-point lead. There's the handoff. The Colerain defense is right there to stop it.
As a reference to everyone at home, Mike Leach was the head coach of Washington State and Texas Tech. They had a pass-only offense. You know, he passed away. They changed the rules so he can get in the Hall of Fame.
May he rest in peace. He was one strange cat.
Oh, yeah.
Is he a big Skittles fan or Starburst? It was one of those. Yeah, one of those. I'm a big fan of. Talked about it all the time. Oh, they're milking the clock. I mean, 3:30 to go in the third quarter. They can limit, Colerain to just maybe one or two more possessions.
Oh,
wow.
As a good read by the cornerback on that one. They were looking for a quick out to their slot receiver. If that's where it's supposed to be, that's picked off. Great coverage by the Colerain Cardinals. Going to bring up a 3rd down and long.
Yeah,
to be fair, not a great throw.
Yeah, I wonder though if that was halfway through his throwing motion. He's like, uh-oh, I better change that arc so I don't throw it there.
Maybe. 3rd down and 12. Trying to get that defensive line to jump off sides, and they do not budge.
Cardinals got to contain the run from this quarterback scramble.
Absolutely. Fraley's got it, drops back, looks to pass. He's going to tuck it and run. He's going to take it right up the middle. He gets out to the 20, but he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down.
Yeah, needed the 26, only got the 21. 4th down.
Garrett Fraley.
And this will be the first. Will it be the first punt? We'll see. Well, I'm sorry.
It absolutely will be the first punt.
Not the first punt. They had the punt that was inside
They had the
one.
huge punt that went outside at the 1-inch mark.
Oh, that's right.
And then
I blocked that from my memory.
Then they got the motion.
Not quite nearly the same, impact or weight, but brings me back to that punt by Hilliard Davidson.
We don't talk about Hilliard Davidson.
We do not talk about Hilliard Davidson, no. There's the punt. Cardinal lost his helmet. Fair caught at the 35-yard line. Smart move.
Yeah, beat that for LaSalle is a quality kicker and punter. Great to have.
He's been one of the stars of the game tonight.
Yes.
Well, but I mean, how much? That's not a surprise, right? I mean, that's
Fourth quarter, Elder 28.
GCL schools. They always seem to be fairly sound on special teams, like almost all the time. Especially LaSalle.
Just LaSalle, really.
Well, St. X is usually pretty.
St. X went like 10 years where they had to
They blocked the punt every game.
They blocked. I'm sorry, at least kicking wise. St. X went year.
They
like
did
a
have.
stretch,
They did
like
have
a
some
10-year
stretch
stretch where they had to find a soccer player just to kick extra points.
Which is funny when you have a roster of 125 kids.
On varsity. Then you have another 100 kids in JV.
That's right, and another 60
and 300 kids that are freshmen.
Right, I mean, I'm sure all those numbers are totally accurate, by the way. All right, Roman Gar's got it again. Going to try and find something. There's another little swing pass out wide. Makes one man miss. Stays on his feet. Brings it all the way down up to the 47-yard line.
Again, getting your athletes out in space one-on-one, and he beats the contact. Spin cycle, picks up 8.
Second down, ball spotted on the 43.
7.
We saw it in the game last night. Both Moeller and Princeton, the most success they had, it was throwing it to the running back out of the backfield. LaSalle's had it with their quarterback. Cardinals have had success with just kind of dinking into the running back.
Yep, there's Smith rolling out once again. Gar steps up, and this time he's going to get sacked. Number 28 was there first, cleaned up by number 15 for the Lancers.
Yeah, they brought the full blitz again, but this time they get penetration from multiple areas.
Yeah, it's a big play by the Lancers defense. It's going to knock them back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Third down.
I mean, that's not horrible, though. With 1:20 left to go in the 3rd quarter, LaSalle gets kind of their first legitimate sack of the night. So, I mean, really, really well done by the Colerain offensive line. They've held up pretty well. So Gar now in the shotgun. Looking, tucking, looking. Wants to throw it, and he does, and it is almost intercepted. It was a low pass, so it was incomplete.
Yeah, that's one he's going to want back, but it's one of those, he had an open man, but the way he was trying to avoid the sack, the way in doing so, he just can't turn his body enough to square his shoulders so that the pass is behind the open receiver. So the pressure doesn't necessarily have to get there, but it affects the thrower enough that he can't get a clean throw off.
The sack really threw him off schedule on that series. So
Yeah,
Colerain now will be forced to, I believe, only their second punt of the night.
Yeah, to the dangerous Eli Lom. Sets up at his own 30. Last time it was kind of a rugby-style bouncing kick.
That's a high kick, and it's going to bounce. And it's going to take a Colerain roll inside the 20, inside the 15.
Do some math, Brandon.
Down to the 13. From the 36 to the 13.
14. What's the final down to 13? So 50 minus 13 is what?
43.
37.
37 plus 13, 50-yard net. So it might not look pretty, but the first punt had a net of 47.
Yep.
Second punt, a net of 50.
48 and a half.
All right, now the defense has got to step up. There's still plenty of time, but if you can get not only a stop, but some type of turnover deep in the end, it's about time to get a big play from your defense.
Well, the problem is, right, is they don't, LaSalle, because of the quarterback's running ability, they just don't put the ball in the air enough, and so far we haven't had anything even close to a fumble. So they're going to have to hit somebody hard. Oh, there we go. It's on the ground. I'm not sure who's got it.
Cardinals had it lost. It's still loose. Where is it at?
The quarterback got back on it. One of the Colerain Cardinals tried to scoop and score instead of falling on it. That ball's not round. It takes a strange bounce. And
you'll see it right here on the replay. Boy, I almost called it, didn't I, with the fumble? I mean, again, that's just a missed opportunity. You've got the ball in front of you. You've just got to go down.
We talked about it. The last time they had trouble on the exchange.
So right here, the Colerain
Right
Cardinal.
there. He tried to pick it up
But
and
the
run
defender, what turned into a defender, the wide receiver from LaSalle, kind of punched that out of his hand as he picked it up, and the quarterback gets on it. But it is a 4-yard loss.
We had talked about it. They have running back by committee, so main runner is out. and the LaSalle Lancers will let the clock run out. So after 3 quarters of play here, Colerain High School, it's the Lancers 27. Your Colerain Cardinals 21. Couple quick updates, and it's not a good updates if you're a GMC fan. Hamilton, Baden now has a running clock on Hamilton.
Baden has a running clock on Hamilton?
Yes.
Baden got a bunch of transfers. They're good.
Springboro has a running clock on Mason. Elder has a running clock on Middletown. Trinity, not GMC, but Trinity has a running clock in Anderson. On the good news, Fairfield leads Wayne 35-17. Lakota East on top, 41-14. Lakota West 14-7. We do think, though, that those games up north.
End of the third at Colerain. We'll get you right back there in just a moment. Again, the reason we're staying on this Colerain game, obviously part of it is it's clearly the best game of the night. Here's Centerville with a big play here. Lakota East in control, 41-14. They are under 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And it's interesting because that game is continuing, and not too far from there, Lakota West, they are still in a weather delay. So we don't have an update on that one. As you can see right here, they are, it looks like some people in the stands, which is a good sign because that probably means we're getting close maybe to the end of the 30 minutes. They have never come out of halftime, so there will have to be a warm-up period for both teams if they come out of the break. So we'll keep you updated on the latest there, but kind of a tough situation where Storm's just close enough to be by where you've got lightning, but unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess depending on how you look at it, there's no rain. The storm is not actually on you, so it's just kind of this waiting game. But again, safety first, that's the mantra of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and certainly making sure that everybody is safe and not in danger with you've got lightning in the area. So we'll keep an eye on that one. They are back for the fourth quarter here at Colerain. It's 27-21 LaSalle. LaSalle deep in their own end, but with the football, 3rd and 5 coming up. Let's head out there live.
The Cardinals do not. Snap is back, looks to throw on 3rd and 6. He throws it deep down the sideline, and it is caught by number 3 and tackled, but not before he gets all the way down into Colerain territory, down to the 41-yard line. McLaughlin with the catch.
Second big catch of the night. He caught that Hail Mary. Good coverage by the Colerain Cardinals. Just going down the sidelines, and he just drops it into the bed basket. He's got a step and a half. It's just a perfect throw.
He beat him. I mean, that's 2 huge throws from Fraley tonight. The heave into the end zone at the end of the first half, and now that one to pick up a huge first down.
And that was a check with me at the line. They saw that matchup and said, that's the one we want. He made a signal out to McLaughlin, and away he went.
First down and 10 in Colerain territory are the Lancers. Once again, quarterback keeper runs right up the middle and slides and gets tackled, but gets down to the 33-yard line. About 2 yards shy of the first down. Whatever LaSalle, whatever adjustments they made at halftime offensively, everything is working for them offensively. Everything.
Well, I mean, it didn't. They fumbled it and got kind of lucky that they got it there on that play.
Well, okay. I mean, outside of that, the plays have been positive. They're moving the ball. 2nd down and 2. The Colerain 34-yard line. There's all kinds of movement.
Colerain struggled all night a couple times with their center. This time the LaSalle Lancer center, everybody moved but the ball.
Well, all the linemen moved. I don't think any of the outside guys did. About half of them.
Ball will be spotted on the 39.
And that could be a big play. 2nd and 2 to a 2nd and 7.
Yep.
Still in Colerain territory.
Yep. This would be an absolute heartbreaker for the Cardinals to lose if they can't find a way to come back and put 7 on the board. Lots of time left here in the fourth quarter, but clock is not your friend. There's another deep pass down the middle, and it's caught by number 4. Two Cardinals there to make the tackle, but not before he picks up enough for the first down, all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, there's a receiver that Colerain doesn't have. What's he listed in here? About 6'4". Just finds space, settles down.
And you know what? And it's a perfect counter. You're going to put that extra man down to kind of spy to stop the quarterback run.
Yeah, 6'4".
It's going to leave that little extra space for one of the receivers to sit down underneath the coverage.
So, yeah, pick your poison. Give an extra defender in the pass or an extra defender covering the quarterback run. Good adjustment by LaSalle Lancers.
There's the handoff. Hit in the backfield, but gets out of the tackle. Runs it wide. He's got plenty of running room. Gets tackled at the 15, but falls forward to probably about the 12 or 13. We'll see where they
Brandon,
mark it.
do they still have the crackback block in high school? Watch us on the outside here. That really didn't get a good shot of that.
There is no crackbacks. You're
Okay.
right, but I don't know if he. I think he charged at him like he was. I don't know if he actually delivered the huge blow that you might have anticipated some years ago.
Well, they are in full-on clock bleeding mode. There's no doubt about it. They're not even getting up to the line until about 13 seconds to go on the play clock. Yeah, this is just smart play by them.
Yeah, I think the size of the LaSalle Lancer offensive line is kind of wearing on the front four of the Colerain.
Just snap back, fakes the handoff, runs it right up the middle. Once again, gets all the way inside the 10 before he's even touched. Dives forward to about the 7-yard line.
Yeah, this long, sustained drive is wearing out the Colerain Cardinals.
Yeah, you know, it's a great call-out because the last offensive series for the Cardinals, they were 3 and out. And that was after a long defensive series that our defense had to play against LaSalle when they came out from halftime. So these are 2 really long drives that this defense has been on the field for the Cardinals.
And Colerain has subbed a couple of the defensive linemen, but, you know, it wears on your linebackers and defensive backs, too.
This is going to be a year where your best defense may be a good offense, and the offense is going to have to find a way to sustain drives. I mean, they let the play clock all the way down and call timeout.
We've seen a lot from the D. This is one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the city. They've had 2 long sustained drives. They've had a lot of short fields and the big returns. So take away that Hail Mary, and you'd be talking a little bit different about this defense. But these last 2 drives coming out of the half, though, has shown a lot, especially with as much as I pointed out, LaSalle was the one wearing out. LaSalle's got the 5 or 6 guys cramping. Colerain's not cramping, but they're getting taken to the woodshed right now.
Yeah, LaSalle's smaller. They're smaller.
Not on the offensive line.
That's fair, but I'm talking about, you know, across the board. Colerain is the bigger team. Not much bigger, but a little bit bigger. I'm not seeing. I don't know. I guess I would expect to see something changing on the defense, schematically or something. And I don't see anything changing.
Well, if you go by the rosters we were given, LaSalle's top 2 receivers are both only 5'1".
Well, I mean, except for that 6'4" guy, right?
Yeah. Those are misprints.
And the 6'7" tight end.
He's only 6'6".
Okay, my bad. Had to say 6'7" for my daughter. There's Fraley. He's going to run right up the middle and take it down inside the 5. I mean, this is what they're going to do, right? Not enough for the first down, but pretty close. So it'll be 3rd and short. They can pick up the first down without scoring, but.
See, this is where if I'm LaSalle, I don't care about the clock right now. No, never mind. You can't do it now. If I'm LaSalle, you get up off of one of these piles and you run a quick snap. Because Colerain is they're relaxed. They know you're trying to run the clock. The 6 points is more important
and
than
they've sat on the
extra
snap.
30 seconds.
They've sat on the quick snap from LaSalle all night.
Yeah,
they haven't been fooled by it. This time, don't fake that snap. That's it. Yeah.
Like, especially right now, if I'm coming out of the injury timeout, LaSalle, you snap the ball right now.
A little discussion on the field. If you
Not
saw
to tell them what they should be doing.
Yeah, if you saw at the end of the play, you're an offensive lineman. There's no you block till the end of the whistle. There was a very late block over the pile. Referees talked about it. Colerain Cardinal actually got injured and had to take it off the field. But Colerain has made a bunch of subs, some offensive linemen. They've gone big up front, kind of a goal line defense. Kind of a little confused. Hopefully they got 11, not 12 or 14. A lot of late substitutions.
Empty backfield, but
it's a quarterback run.
Oh, no, he over-pursued. There we go. He was able to catch up to him. That's the exact kind of mistake this Cardinals defense needed to bring a little bit of life back into them.
And it's 4th down.
Yep.
Yeah, head 6, but they got a quality kicker.
Well, I mean, yeah. I assume they're going to go for 3 here. They're up by 6. You go by 3. You go up by 9.
Sideline's not happy. At the end of this play, this quarterback gets hit as one of the Colerain Cardinals gets up, does a little bit talking to him. But that comes after the late block. The previous play. So a little chippy out there, but in a close game.
Cardinals blocked the last extra point attempt. This is a big because it makes it a 2-score game.
Oh yeah, this is huge. Well, the kick is up and it's definitely long enough, and it is good. So the Lancers put 3 more on the board and go up 30-21, and now make it a 2-score game with 6:05 to go.
Now, I didn't expect them to quick snap it on the field goal.
I was going to say something. It's a very quick snap.
But it's smart because it doesn't give you time to, again, you're thinking they're going to run the clock, and this is a huge setup. It's actually a smart call there to quick snap it.
Guys, and here's the story. The LaSalle Lancers are on a 17-0 run. That's a problem.
That going into the half, that Hail Mary took a lot of momentum away from Colerain, and what happens? LaSalle comes out right after the half. Long, sustained drive. That missed opportunity of that loose fumble is going to haunt that Colerain team.
So we're going to learn a
But
lot.
There's still time.
Yeah,
we're a big play offense.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Right? It just takes one missed tackle, and you've got Smith or someone else that can take it to the house. But I really want to see a sense of urgency. We're going to learn a lot about this offense, a lot about Roman Gar on this next series.
Well, and one good thing, being a prolific passing team, the 2-minute drill is second nature.
That's right. Although it's funny, right? Because it's kind of a catch-22. I'm not even going to call that because it didn't go in. Look at that. Caught inside the 5, out to the 10, the 15. Running sideways, trying to find some room. Nothing there. Uh-oh.
He's got space.
He's out to the 20, and there's a flag that gets thrown on the far side. He's going to get pushed out of bounds.
This is going to come way back.
So that flag was on the complete opposite side of the field.
But that's where he reversed field from.
Yeah, my guess is he's going to call. My guess here is it's some sort of blindside block because all of a sudden he's switching sides of the field. Yeah, personal foul, blindside. And that's not expected. I didn't see it live, but if you're going from one side of the field to the other, all of a sudden, as a blocker, he's not doing it on purpose. It just, out of instinct, you're going to try to get it in the way, and we'll see it.
We'll look to see if we can see.
You
We
can't
may
really
not.
see it right there.
But I think it was so far behind the play, it really didn't affect the play.
No,
but it's still a penalty. No, it's still a penalty. I'm not saying that.
We just did.
No.
Yeah.
I said it happened, but it didn't affect the play. But it does affect the play because it's a penalty.
Yeah. So 1st and 10, back at their own 10-yard line. Got 90 yards to go to score. Roman Gar pass complete right at the first down yard marker. That'll be a first down.
Everyone on LaSalle was saying it's complete, but the referee and Tariq Evans say it's a catch.
Let's see how quick this offense can move. I mean, we're under 5:40 now. Now we've got whistles.
They reset the play clock. LaSalle was making a late substitution.
Well, stop the clock. I'll take that.
Not sure what the referee's doing. Yeah.
Not sure that the referee
reset
knows.
the play clock, but he's not. They put time back on the regular clock.
Yep, two more seconds. And now we go.
You never know.
You never know. Well done. Man in motion. Gar looks, drops. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to run. He's going to have almost enough for the first down. Looks like he's going to pick up about 8 yards on that first down run, up to the 28-yard line.
Again, smartly steps out of bounds, stop the clock.
Yeah, look, Roman, for a junior, he appears to be a smart young man. He's making good decisions. Outside of that first half interception, which
Well, I think it's the crash course he's had over the last 2 seasons where he's had no time to make decisions.
Absolutely.
He's forced to make a quick decision. Where now he's given a little bit of time. It's a lot.
Oh, boy, threw behind Smith, but he was able to catch it. Going to try and find some running room, but tackled immediately
First down.
by number 8. But to your point, enough to pick up the first down.
That'll be interesting in the scorebook. I think that was a lateral, or at least close to it.
Yeah, LaSalle safeties are playing a little bit deeper, and it looks like they've got an extra defensive back in there.
Are you saying they have 12 men on the field?
No.
I know. Good protection by the Colerain offensive line. Gar rolls to his left. He's looking for some room. He's got it. He's going to pick up the first down and run right out of bounds.
And again, it's a two-man. It turns into a two-man scramble game.
That's all this is.
And Trey Smith just goes and says, "All right, stay with me," and it opens up a running lane for Roman Gar.
Right. I mean, and again, if you're LaSalle, right, I guess you're fine with it because you're like, look, you're going to run off enough time that when we get the ball back, you've proven in 2 defensive series you can't stop us. So they're going to run it out, although Colerain does have their full complement of 3 timeouts. A lot of football to be played. Here we go. Gar's got it. Drop back. Tosses it down the field. Incomplete.
Oh, he had a step. Just threw it to the outside shoulder instead of the inside.
Pass intended for Cardinals number 4, Deshaun Floyd Jr.
Colerain's kind of gone on the outside a little bit more. LaSalle made a good adjustment after the first couple of years, taking away those tunnel screens.
I'll tell you what, Roman is, I think they call it an easy thrower. He is an easy thrower of the football. There he is, rolling, trying to find some space. Needs to do something with it. Throws, and it is complete. First down past the LaSalle 45-yard line.
I tell you, he had a defender on his tail. He had the sidelines closing in on him. And about the last second he could, let that loose, and only an area where the Colerain Cardinal can catch it.
Timeout, LaSalle.
LaSalle using their second timeout of the second half.
Well, as I said, they got several subs in there because of cramping issues on some of their starters early.
Well, you just think on this drive, though. You've been running and chasing Roman Gar from sideline to sideline.
Right, but it also benefits Roman Gar because it gives him time to rest too. So it's.
Although, like soccer,
this is more.
So 4:46 left. Colerain going to need a score and then going to have to get a stop or maybe an onside kick to have a chance to still pull this one out. But we'll stay with this one for now. Should let you know that that storm that we've been watching all night on the east side, as sometimes happens this time of year, it's kind of rained itself out, which is good news for those games on the east side of Cincinnati and 2 of the games that we've been bringing you tonight, one of them being Harrison and Milford. We understand a 9:35 restart on that, so about 4 minutes away from that game getting back underway at Milford High School. And then the game that's actually been in delay even longer is St. X and Lakota West. That game never came out of the half. We're understanding a 9:40 restart for that, so about 9 minutes away from getting back underway with the start of the second half. And when those games get back underway, we'll get you back out to them here on Friday Football Live.
It's incomplete, but it's not going to matter.
Kind of a push pass there, but they were caught with 12 guys out of the timeout, 12 guys on the field. So an incomplete pass is fine because the clock stops, and they're going to move the chains.
Elder pulls off the win, 35-3 over, who was that, Middletown?
Middletown, St. X and
Welcome back to Region 4, Middletown.
St. X and Lakota West still at a weather delay. I don't even know if they've got out of halftime out there.
All right, so now it is 1st and 5. Roman Gar drops back, looks to pass, throws it once again to number 15, makes one man miss, can't get by the second, gets tackled and taken out of bounds. Short gain.
Stops clock.
Actually, maybe
1
yard.
Really good job by both teams there. And it's week 1, but a playing to the whistle all the way out of bounds. Like there's a lot of times when that one of the teams might get a penalty for a personal foul there, but it's like right to the limit. Good job by both teams.
Gar back, looking, trying to escape. Stays on his feet, and he's going down. One of the very few poor decisions that Roman Gar has made tonight.
I don't know if poor decision or just good play by LaSalle. He tried to reverse Fields, and there was a defender there to cover that weak side. There was really he's got to know to get rid of the ball. He can't take a sack there.
That's the decision. All night he's had that ability. He's been able to.
That escape has been there to the weak side, and this time it wasn't.
And it wasn't by any design by LaSalle. It's just how the play develops. But he's got to know that was way deeper than any play.
Yep.
He'd been.
Yeah, you've got to get rid of that ball.
You can take a 4th and 7 or a 4th and 7 is a lot more manageable than a 4th and 17. So the Cardinals have 2 timeouts remaining, 4:16 on the clock. But essentially, this is your ball game.
Yeah, this is the ball game, no doubt. They've got to find a way. It is 4th down, right? Again, the yard marker says 3rd down.
It's
scoreboard says 4th, but it also says 4th and 4. I know that's not right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4th and 17.
Yes, 4th and 17. Now, do you throw it underneath and have an athlete
there's
try to break it out? Or you've got a couple one-on-ones on the outside that he's missed.
I mean,
they just got to give him time to throw it.
Yeah, I mean, we got an extra back in there, hopefully to block. 2 sacks in a row.
Yeah, that was all on the interior defensive line this time, just penetration up the middle.
That was 3rd down, not 4th. So.
Okay, so it was 3rd down. The scoreboard just turned that.
Yeah, I always look at the flags only because the officials are supposed to be every play. They check with the down marker and distance.
Right. So now it's 4th and maybe 14, 15.
The penalty threw things off earlier.
Yeah. Well, this is it. I mean, this is the ball game. They've got to give him some time. Roman, throw it, throw it, throw it.
Oh, he was open too.
Incomplete pass. It'll be a turnover on downs. LaSalle will take over with 3:29 left to go in the game. Up by 9.
Very tough throw to make. There was a Colerain receiver that found an empty zone, but he was rolling to his right and had to throw that across his body. That is difficult at any level. Probably missed him by 3-4 yards, but valiant effort.
They put up a valiant fight, but at the end of the day, you're talking about a Colerain offense that is going to go an entire half and not score any points after putting up 3 touchdowns in the first half.
And almost 300 yards.
Yeah.
In the first half. They probably had 500 total in the night, but only put 21 points on the board.
Yeah, that's a problem. So there's the snap back to the quarterback. He's got it, and he's going to get tackled for a sack in the backfield, but it's a moot point at this point. I mean, that's exactly what he wants to do. Run around and eat up clock. And
Yes, Von Riesen on the tackle. He's done a good job.
So the Cardinals with 2 timeouts left, they're not even going to use them?
Well, using them on 2nd and 3rd down.
Yeah, I guess.
LaSalle, you just did the old, especially on 2nd down, you do the old Cam Newton, Tim Tebow jump pass here. Leak a tight end out.
It's a handoff right up the middle. Colerain defenders are there.
Now you get your timeout.
Yep, that's exactly right. Good call.
But we're gonna have. But do we get a medical timeout for a LaSalle answer? Colerain should not get charged for this timeout.
They're gonna have to call timeout anyways to stop the clock. Because as soon as it stops, he gets them off the field, the clock will start to run. So you still have to use your timeout.
Any other late score updates, Brandon? Did you see any?
35-25 Fairfield over Wayne.
Oh, that got a little bit closer. Okay.
Make a call for your ride. Please do so now. Conclusion of tonight's game.
St. X, Lakota West still at halftime.
Exit the campus. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Harrison Milford still at halftime. You said earlier, Elder 35-3 over Middletown. Sycamore Kings still at halftime. So I think a lot of the northern and eastern
What's
schools.
that Sycamore score at halftime?
I think that one is in letter delay. It was 21-0 at half. Again,
Okay.
Northern and Eastern schools, I think we got a lot of lightning, so those games are on delay. Hamilton did score, so that ended up 33-7. Baden over Hamilton. Springfield Wood and Woods, I don't even think started.
Isn't it one of the Baden football coaches' kids in the Little League World Series?
I have no idea.
I think so. I think you're
I
right.
think the surprising one is not just the score or the outcome, but also the score. Monroe 39-6 over Loveland. That's a lot.
Wow.
Oak Hill's 49-20 over Edgewood.
Shout out to my sons, Holy Cross Covington Indians. Beat St. Henry tonight, 33-7. Their first win. Is rolling around, does Fraley, and he just rolls it right out of bounds.
Stops clock.
Gary Fraley, the ball keeper for LaSalle.
He also lost 7 yards.
Yeah, I don't. Why don't you?
He tried to throw it away as he ran out of bounds, but he was already out of bounds.
Why don't you just
That
go
was
down
the
inbounds?
worst possible outcome you could do.
Right?
Slide and stay in bounds.
Just fall down and
Right.
make us use a timeout.
Right.
Or throw the in.
That was the worst possible outcome other than an interception.
It's not going to change the outcome of the game, and he'll hear about that in
It
film.
might. You just gave the Cardinals an extra 40 seconds on the clock.
Snap is back for the punt. Oh,
That
jeez.
kid's solid kicker.
Telling you, one of the MVPs of the game.
Yeah.
As much as
Get you right back to Colerain in a moment. Of course, they're facing some long odds. They're still going to need 2 scores and just over 2 minutes left to do it. We want to take you back to Milford just to show you that they're back in action. Harrison and Milford, of course, a lengthy weather delay earlier this evening, but back underway. Harrison has the ball in a 14-0 lead early in the third quarter, and they are just moments away from going back live at Lakota West, where Lakota West leads at the half over St. X 14-7. So we'll be keeping you up to date on those 2 games that are one back in action, the other one just about to be. But let's stay for the conclusion of Colerain and LaSalle. Colerain going to have to score, and quickly, with just 2:23 to go and down by 9.
Yep. Well, I mean, you got 2:20 left. You got the ball back. You got a timeout. Oh my goodness gracious! You just. There we go. Made a man miss. Another man miss. Stays on his feet.
Get out of bounds.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds.
Good. He should have. It's great to make extra long. And I tell you what.
Those extra 3 yards he's going to pick up are not worth the extra 25 seconds that would come off the clock.
You appreciate the effort. Quick, making some. Yeah, but get out of bounds. Ooh, oh, there it goes. There it goes. Good shot by our volunteers here at Waycross Community Media.
Still fighting. 2:14 to go. Rumengard takes. He's going to run right up the middle, keep it himself. Lower his helmet.
Yeah, LaSalle let him do that all day.
Yeah, sure. Pick up 6 yards. You got to call a timeout.
Solid runner.
You don't have to call
but
timeout.
he's
They
not
don't
going
have to
to. But
go.
he's not going to go the distance.
Yeah, exactly.
Second down. Ball at the 36.
No, that's a great call out. In no world is he going the distance. So
He'll
you've got to get
he'll
the
make
hands,
a big run, but he's not going to outrun all 11 defenders.
Right. You've got to get it in the hands of somebody that can. Oh, good job by the offensive lineman, letting him go. 7 gets around him. He's going to run and just run out of bounds. Pick up enough for the first down. And then we have a late flag.
They're calling little 11 on crackback on the big defensive end.
Roman Gar, the ball carrier for Colerain.
I'm sorry, is that
Pushed out of bounds by Lancers number 4, Tyler Ruby.
a personal foul number 11?
Yes.
For the Cardinals?
Yeah, the little 5'6" guy cracked back the big
It was
edge
a crackback,
rusher.
guys. I don't know.
I know.
What the
Doesn't matter what size it is. It was a crackback.
It was the weakest possible crackback, but
it'll look good on film. It's not a smart play.
Well, you mentioned it earlier. Baden beat Hamilton 33-7. That big blue will be.
We'll get you right back to Colerain in a moment, but Harrison on the move, up 14-0. Just over 7 minutes to go in the third quarter and down inside the 5-yard line.
In Rehage. Play clock down to 7. Lawn in the gun. Gets the snap. Gives it off to Dennis. Dennis trying to push his way. He's awfully close. And just inside the 1-yard line, about a half-yard shy.
Inches away from breaking this one open, too. 14
points is manageable, but if you make it 21, and you got to crawl your way back into this game, you don't allow a score here.
Here's the Milford crowd and student section getting loud here on 3rd down and short. Long's going to get under center. No one behind him. The quarterback sneak is just enough for the push. Touchdown, Harrison. Brady Long, his first rushing touchdown of the season for the big guy.
10 rushing touchdowns last year. And he gets his first one here. We've seen him do it with the arm twice tonight. 200-plus yards in the first half and 2 touchdowns. Now he adds a rushing touchdown to his total.
So Harrison expanding their lead. Let's get you back to Coleraine, where they are running out of time. A couple of big sacks, and they are 3rd down and long currently. We'll get you back there. And again, they're going to need 2 scores in the final 55 seconds. When this one wraps up, we're going to get you back to Lakota West, who is underway in the second half against St. X. And the extra point for Harrison is good to make it 21-0 over Milford. Let's get you out to Coleraine.
3rd quarter.
You know, I wasn't here all last year, but, you know, in years before that, we saw when they were beat towards the end of the game, they were beat. I mean, and they weren't just beat, they were defeated.
Yeah.
This, and they know it's almost a certain outcome's going to happen.
Yeah.
But they're battling still. Give credit to Coach Stevens and his staff.
There you go. Nice pass. Out to
Get out of
Deshaun
bounds.
Flag.
Get out of bounds.
Well, that'll be a point of emphasis. Coach Stevens running to midfield to get the timeout called.
Yeah, the referee that was standing on the sidelines right next to Coach Stevens wasn't calling it, so he went to the white hat.
You would think that the refs would be looking out for something like that, right? Shouldn't they?
Second down, ball on the 43.
Unless they're trying to beat the storm.
You know what? Here's a positive takeaway, fellas. We're going to lose this game, right? But you know what I feel? I feel a sense of disappointment. Like they had a chance to win this game, and they're not going to, whereas in the past it was, kind of a foregone conclusion. They're probably not going to win, blah, blah, blah. They don't have the talent. They don't have the whatever. This actually, you feel a little disappointed. Like they had an opportunity, and these boys are going to go home disappointed.
Yeah, this is one of the, he goes in.
Good. I hope they're disappointed.
They should be.
That starts a fire for in the season.
That's right.
This is a learning experience.
And it's not one of those where like we play this game 100 times and lose 99. This is a game you play 100 times, you win 50 times. You win 50.
Right.
50.
Exactly. But unfortunately, LaSalle just came out with a much better second half plan, and they've executed it well. And the Cardinals continue to make guys miss. When they're out in the open, clock stops as we move the chains for another first down.
If you go to the box score, you won almost every stat category, at least
except the one that matters.
Except the one that matters, but
you're also,
but that means there's a bunch of little things you have to work on, including the penalties.
That's right. 15's got it, trying to make a few guys miss. Makes a few guys miss, stays on his feet.
Luckily, he made that one guy miss, because I think a point of emphasis in practice this week will be get out of bounds.
Certainly when you're down, and in its last 2 minutes, and you're trying to.
Second down, ball on the 38.
21 seconds left to go in the game. Cardinals trail by 9, trying to
if you
go
snap the
down
ball
without a fight.
You snap the ball out. No one is guarding flag. I know he's looking for his play. And that won't matter if it's a forward pass or a fumble. Caught in the air, and that'll do it.
Roman Gar hit from behind and loses the ball in the air, and it's picked off by the LaSalle Lancers, and that will do it. With 15 seconds left to go in the game, they just have to simply take a knee, and they will get their first win of the season coming here to Coleraine and beating our Cardinals by a score of 30-21. And for these young Cardinals, this is a bitter, bitter pill to swallow. When you were up at one point in this game 21-13, and you lose 30-21, give up 17 unanswered points.
Well, victory formation coming up for LaSalle, and certainly had to sweat it tonight. Give Coleraine a lot of credit. This is a program that has really struggled over the last couple of years to put together really any good efforts. And tonight they play a LaSalle team that certainly has high expectations this season and gave them everything they wanted, but in the end it'll have to be the moral victory that they'll come away with because LaSalle going to get the win. Meanwhile, we come back just to see a turnover, and it's Lakota West coming up with another defensive play, and they're going to be in business here as they'll have the football now inside the 20-yard line, up 14-7. Big play by the Lakota West defense. Let's head on out there now, the courtesy of our friends at Lakota West Student Broadcasting.
You can hear anything right
You
now.
know who else is hyped up right now is the Purdue coaching staff, because
Yes, sir.
Roman Combs looks like a really
They need something over
he looks
there.
really good.
The Boilermakers need something
That's
positive.
Yeah. Roman Combs, not super experienced. He actually transferred here last year to play basketball. Didn't join the football team till halfway through the year, and he just put the Firebirds in the red zone.
Yeah, 15-yard line, just off rip.
Completely flips this third quarter. Jackson Smith claps, hands it off to Norman. Taken down by Griffin Lyons in the backfield.
The handoff went to number 3, Kenyon Norman. He was tackled by number 98, Isaiah Seymour.
Firebirds looking to the sideline.
43, Griffin Lyons.
Comes Riley Newman, subbing in for LeBron Lumpkins. Firebirds lining up both receivers on this close side, along with 2 tight ends on the far side of the field right now. Norman and Smith in the backfield. Outside zone to Norman. Spins out of the tackle.
He got
and fights for about
more there.
3 to 4 yards compared to what would have been looked like a loss on the play.
It's third and decently long. Looks like we're going to say 8 yards. So we'll see if the Firebirds maybe try and pass or if they just try and set up.
Lumpkins
middle
comes
of the
back
field.
into the game. Levi King, very accurate kicker, so.
Yep. Doesn't have a ton of range. Different, type of kicker from Kofi for the last couple years, but
he's only a freshman though. He's here to stay.
He'll be here long after we're gone.
Yes. Here goes Huggins in motion. Jackson Smith rolls out. Good block by Kenyon.
Smith
Jackson runs.
Not much.
And Lawson's down on the play in the backfield.
Lawson Robinson.
It's the left tackle. And number 5, Graham Urin, is fired up after that play. That's a big stop for the Bombers. But Lawson is rolling around on the field. That is not good to see.
Let the training staff tend to him, and we will be back in just a couple moments.
Here's Levi King coming out. First real field goal attempt as a Firebird.
Intense.
We're looking
He's a lefty, so he kind of has an advantage from this angle. Can kind of kick it straight on instead of having to hook it back the other way, as we see.
Lawson hobbles into the tent. I'm hoping he's okay. Good snap. Good hold.
And
he got it.
Up and good.
Good kick from Levi King. Marks his first 3 as a Firebird, and that puts the Firebirds up 10 points against the Bombers.
2-score lead halfway through the third. That's big.
It is big. This has been a quick start. Time is going quickly. We're looking at a kick for the Firebirds here.
Would have liked a touchdown there if you're Coach Bolden, but Field goal is good. 2-score game. About all you can ask for.
Lawson comes right back out the tent. He skips down the sideline. That's very good to see.
He is ready to go back out there.
Give him some smelling salts. Lawson's a tough guy. He'll be all right. Hopefully. Out comes Levi King to kick this ball off again.
Taking off from number 91, Levi King. Second to receive.
Firebird fans are getting fired up on this side of the ball. Levi King looking for that short little squib kick. Drops it right to Ethan Cole, who breaks one. Takes a couple Firebirds to bring him down.
I'm like not a fan of the squib kick thing. Just it's good field position for St. X. And I mean, we saw that Levi can kick it far enough, but
maybe he's, I don't know, maybe Bolden didn't like the look of that first kick.
And you know, Shell, I know he only got to a practice or two with the team, so might just want to get some more kickoffs under his belt in practice before they put him into a game scenario, especially I mean, you don't want to really shank one.
It's hard.
Something like
it's
this.
hard to get Corey into practice, though, because he's starting goalkeeper for the soccer team, so it's not easy. Here's Newdigate in the backfield with Graham. Fakes the handoff, takes it up the middle.
Not much.
Fights for about 2 yards. Good stop from the Firebirds.
Tackle was made by number 40, Elijah Hodge. 3-yard gain on the carry, second down and 7.
Here's Newdigate in the backfield with Graham. You see Christian McDonald on the close side. Hands it off to Graham. Taken down by, I think that's Newman and Braylon McQueen. Another short gain for the Bombers, and this puts them at about 3rd and medium here.
He was brought down by number 8,
3rd and 5. Riley Newman with that tackle.
Referee's calling a stop.
See what that is. Substitution, maybe?
Comes Ramir Allen for the Firebirds.
For McQueen and
subbing Carson Jordan off for some reason.
Out. They're looking for
Nick, I think. Yep, here he comes. I think they're putting Nick on McDonald and Jason Lewis on Von Hawley here.
3rd down and 5.
As you can see, Roman come shade over. Also on this near side is number 28, Braden Highland. And Nuda gets by himself in the backfield.
Be ready for a sneak. Yep.
QB draw.
Got him.
Off one.
Nothing. Braden Medley.
Braden Medley
wraps him up and then
meets him in the
help.
backfield.
And that's a 1 or 2 yard loss.
Angel Fire got in there to help out. Here come the Firebirds getting the ball back here.
See the offense swarm out. Bombers bring a quick punt team. See Riley Newman sprint off.
That was fast.
He was. That is not his normal gear.
Oh, get it!
Oh, wow,
Judah
so
almost got that
close.
one. That's dangerous. Don't touch it.
That's good. That's a great punt.
That's a very, very good punt from Owen
and it's
Davidson.
still rolling.
Oh,
That's
no.
like at the 1 yard line. And that will flip field possession. Firebirds are going to need
That's a tough
ground
one.
and pound to get out of this jam in their own end.
That was a really good punt because it went over his head. You don't want to catch it running backwards and then, or while it's rolling towards the end zone, then it rolled to the perfect spot. Firebirds are on the 2 yard line here. This is rough. This is not good. Can hope to get 1 or 2 first downs, but I don't know if scoring on this drive is very realistic for the Firebirds.
Yeah, I mean, at minimum, you want to get to your own 35 maybe, get a first down or 2. Just kind of make it so you're not punting from like.
Only have 10 seconds on the play clock here. They got to go quick. Jackson lines up in shotgun.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Nice
They
job.
got him. Griffin Lyons with the jump there for the Bombers.
And I mean, that's just
veteran.
Yeah.
Very
whoa.
veteran from Jackson Smith there.
You know what works there is Jackson, he always runs that hard count. His cadence never changes, but with that play clock running down right in front of Lyons' face, he assumed that they were going on one.
Oh, yeah.
But they never do.
That was
So
good.
That was just a really nice job, and they were basically banking on someone jumping off because otherwise they were going half the distance backwards.
So worthy bet, though.
Yeah.
Half a yard there isn't, it's really not
Now you have
much.
5, and you have a
Ample
lot
room
more
to move
space.
with. And
And
there's
you got
Norman
Kenyon
fighting for a
chugging
couple
forward. That
yards.
is right.
They just had to.
Up. That looks like maybe a first. It's right up there. And it will be a first down for the Firebirds. So huge drawing Griffin Lyons offside. And he's been buzzing around today, but just a little too anxious.
I just want to point out that took the whole Bomber defense to take Kenyon down right there. It's pretty impressive. And here's the Firebirds lining up, ball at the 13, first down. You can see they're running their jumbo set. Riley and Xavier both in the game as extra blockers. You can only assume this is going to be a West outside zone to the right. 3 seconds on the play clock.
It will.
Kenyon
Jammed
finds a
up, but
hole.
Kenyon, yeah, he ends up.
Ends
That looked
up.
like a 3-yard loss at least, and jams his way forward at least to the line. Looks like it'll be a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, that's.
There you go. Hey, that's the Kenyon effect right there. He just is
It
so
is.
smart at getting to his gaps, just kind of knifing his way through, and it doesn't always result in him popping off a big run, but he at least gets
He's so
a couple
patient.
yards.
He's so patient. There's a lot of running backs in this conference that would have just tried to push the gap on that right side, and Kenyon stopped, pulled it back out, and found a different lane to get 2 yards on that play that looked like it was guaranteed -3. Lyons is ready on the side. Another quick throw from Smith there, and it looks like it just goes right through LeBron Lumpkin's hands. And that looks like it's going to be a four. Just shoving Lawson Robinson to the ground, pushes his helmet off.
Now the Firebirds need to make sure they just let that penalty chill. I did see 2 flags fly, but it might have been 2 officials thrown for the same penalty. But don't know if Lawson said something. We'll have to see what the officials decide. And they're walking it. Oh, it looked like they were walking it forward, but now they're talking.
Talking it out first. I mean, it just looked like bullying.
Yeah.
But
you
we
never
don't know the
what
whole
Lawson
story.
said
We
or
don't know the whole
said
story.
after he got up.
Absolutely
That's a lot of
not.
things. I mean, the guy who retaliates will always get a flag.
Okay. Dead ball. Personal foul, 74 of the defense.
Personal foul 74 on the Bombers.
That is
not listed on the roster.
Random kid.
We'll see. But that's big for the Firebirds. And
74, it looks like is maybe Jamison Brooks, who usually plays left guard.
he's listed as their left guard, but
And not even on the roster, just on the depth chart that we have.
not sure. But he just made a big mistake. And
Whoever he
Firebirds
may
are sitting
be,
at the 30 now.
Yeah. And hey,
They're
that's
right-
why I said you had
that's
to
where
get
we
to
want
this
it.
drive.
Lawson
If you
runs
just wanna
back out
flip
there.
the field possession, and now I think you just let it ride. You want all of the clock gone. I mean, it's awesome to score, but if you can make this drive last till, fourth quarter, and then Firebirds are down or Bombers are down 10 at least. If you can go get some scores on this drive, even just a field goal would be huge.
On this near side, you see Mello Jordan against Alex Walker, who had the last
Way out
pick
on
for the
an island.
Bombers. Pretty much by themselves. Handoff.
We'll get you back here in just a moment. Meanwhile, let's head back out to Harrison, where we're going to see a touchdown. Harrison, actually, this is a tackle inside the 5-yard line, so not quite into the end zone just yet, but knocking on the door as they lead at 21-0, and there now Harrison able to take it in on the next play for the touchdown. Really, Milford hung around that first half, and a lot of it was Harrison's own doing, really kind of shooting themselves in the foot on a few different occasions, getting penalties, ending up backed up behind the sticks. They haven't had any of those problems here since the weather resumption. It's now 27-0 pending the extra point there. Again, you can go to ICRC TV to catch that game in its entirety, but again, we're going to probably just kind of keep one eye on this game from here on out and keep you up to date. But and we'll stay here see what the extra point ends up being. But we'll get you back to Lakota West in just a moment. But Harrison, strong second half, had plenty of time, obviously extended halftime because of the weather, as that extra point is good. 28-0. Wildcats now looks like they are going to cruise to win number 1 on the season. Meanwhile, still 17-7 Lakota West as they are in the final 2.5 minutes of the third quarter. We'll get you back out to Lakota West High School.
Setting up quick.
First and
10 seconds on the play clock.
First and 19.
Nick's lined up right behind Xavier on that far side. Nick Huggins behind Xavier Radica. Good find for Kenyon, and he runs someone over.
Yeah, and there's another flag.
There's another
Let's see what
flag.
that is. I didn't see any flag that would have been.
I didn't see anything either.
Oh, sideline warning. So that won't cause any yardage lost. But if the Firebirds do it again, that will be, I believe, 15-yard penalty. So they just have to make sure that. I'm not sure if that was the players
enough,
or coaches.
A couple plays ago, Mello just signaled to the sideline, scoot back a little bit. So
should have listened.
He did
to Mello.
know.
But
now he's talking.
Got some yards. Got 3 yards on that one. Still.
Wyatt calls the play. 5 seconds on the play clock here. Out of position.
On one that time. Drops back to pass.
Oh no!
Oh, blown up.
That's 22.
We'll scooch it up.
Marley Henry there with the tackle. The big hit on LeBron Lumpkins in the backfield, and that's 3rd and 16.
So Firebirds need 15 yards. Set back by that holding call on Xavier Radica. But still been an overall successful drive. They've wasted a lot of clock.
And they're out here, 4 receivers on the field. Pinckney comes in for Xavier
It
Radica.
does look like they will want to pass, but time is ticking. Going to have to snap quick. There he goes, just hands off. And still going.
Breaks one.
Still going.
He's fighting.
And finally down, but that was a 10-yard rush.
Yeah, 10 yards out of that.
Firebirds, they might go, but I think that the punt is probably the move here.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
Up
and
10, I don't know if it's worth it. They're talking.
But it is just, the field possession is really valuable, but
in comes Charlie Rule for the Bombers, and
it's a matter of if the Firebirds get it, it's like, oh, genius, and if they don't, then everyone's going to be like, oh, stupid. So it's up to the coaches.
Down.
Maybe they have a really good
run
plan,
it down to the 4th here.
They will be able to run it to the 4th. So we'll see what they decide at the start of the 4th. My mind would say they would punt it, but who knows?
Never know.
They do. J2 Munoz is the punter, and he's a quarterback, so can always see a fake. But
pretty good quarterback, too.
We'll see. So we will be back with you for the 4th quarter here in just a couple minutes.
So just keep you updated on what's going on. And obviously, if you're just tuning in, welcome. One that we have been bringing you throughout the night is Harrison and Milford. That's a 28-0 lead for Harrison. So it looks like Harrison going to overcome the delay and the slow start to be able to get the win there. We'll keep you up to date on that one. But we'll have all the final scores, of course, on our ticker below. And then, of course, time permitting, Tri-State Football will have their high school football tonight radio show. A lot of it's going to depend on when this game gets over with, because they come on the air as soon as the St. X game each and every week ends. So we'll just say TBA on that to see whether that actually happens. But in the meantime, we're going to stay with this game because this is definitely our best game right now. And St. X about to get the ball back after this punt. So let's head back out to Lakota West.
Down by
30.
Adrian Trujillo, I think.
Hey,
or that's Corinthian Fields.
That is a nice punt. That flipped.
There's a flag out there, I think.
I think that might.
Oh, that was for
just,
a fair catch.
Yeah.
Apologies, everyone. The Bomber student section has taken their shirts off.
Hey, fourth quarter tradition, I guess. I guess, bro.
A tradition unlike no other. It's sure something.
These private schools, man, I don't understand their ways. They're
having
above
fun.
me. Yep. That's what matters. Football team, we'll see how much fun they're having. This drive,
Coaches are not.
It could change the fun factor. We'll see.
Coaches next to us, no fun.
Yeah, no fun, but
they're not having fun.
That's how it goes. You're
You
not a
get
real
snaps.
football
That's a
coach.
low
Yeah.
snap.
Still gets a decent.
Gets through, and
4
that's a good
yards.
tackle from Roman, though.
Firebird's defense has just done such a good
Jamie
job.
looks a little shaken up after that play. Jimmy Green, number 2.
Tackling a guy like Aiden Newdigate has just, that
He is a
wears
large
on you.
human being.
He is. 6'3", 240. Ugh.
There's a
That is
reason he's
unfun.
committed to Toledo.
Yep. As a tight end, he was a tight end for St. X last year when they had Jackson.
Second leading receiver, actually. Not a single pass thrown,
now
but
the quarterback. But
he's
hey,
the quarterback this year. He's done all right.
They had former West quarterback Dominic Dials.
Good
Jumps
jump
right
from
through,
Judah.
But gets stopped. There's a
And a
flag.
good
I
stop.
think we might see
Probably
a
a hold.
Yeah.
Looks like Judah got just pulled down in the backfield there.
Is what it looks like.
Hits a little dance, and the Bombers move
Yep.
back.
Will be a hold on the Bombers, so they're going to march back for second and 10 more yards than it was. Yeah, I do just want to shout out both student sections. Long rain delay. Still pretty live in here. All
It
the
is.
parents are gone, but they're soft, so it's okay.
Of course they are. That they went home to watch us.
Exactly. All of the parents
I don't
that were
blame you.
here and watching us.
I
now,
don't blame you guys.
We love you guys, and you're not soft, I promise.
Bombers are lining up trips to the close side here. 4 receivers. Newdigate looks and takes off, and Jimmy Green gets him in the backfield.
How about Jimmy Green? He has put on a show today.
He absolutely
from that
is.
spot, and he's just he is so versatile.
Interestingly enough, I actually had him. I thought he was going to play more running back than outside linebacker today, but he's been in most possessions, and he's made some big hits, made some big plays against especially Newdigate in the backfield. He's been really good, and he has the capabilities to play both sides. Someone that good, you got to get on the field, and that's what Coach Bolden's doing this year. Lines up, close side. Gets around. Batted down at the line. Riley dives for it, and he picks it off. Oh, my God. What a play by Riley Newman.
How about a turn of the tide? Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Iowa, you've got a two-way star coming your way. A diving pick.
You don't see people that big move that well very often.
That does not happen. Riley Newman, 6'7", 274 pounds, just laid out for a tipped ball and intercepted it and set the Firebirds up at the 24. 1st and 10, up 10 in the 4th. They could put this game away right now.
That absolutely could. Even getting doubts from the trainer, CJ, on the sideline. Here's Jackson, snaps it, low snap. Batted down at the line again. Looking for Nick Huggins there on a short curl route, far side from the ball. Couldn't quite get it through the line, but that's all right. You have to wonder if this is 4-down territory. We don't know how far Levi King's range is. We haven't seen him much before. He did just knock one down earlier from about the 15. This is about 10 yards deeper, so it's no slouch. Firebirds line up here, very compact. Another low snap. Smith looking outside for Nick Huggins. Oh! And that one's dropped.
Ill-advised throw from Jackson Smith. He got bailed on that. That was scary.
Lucky. Kyle Knuven jumped the route for the Bombers there. Almost picked that off.
Pass was broken up by number 19, Kyle Knuven.
I think Coach B is definitely, I don't know. He's bringing out Montana Pinckney. Throw this, looking like it's going to be a throw here. They've got their trio of receivers on the close side, and then
I'm curious
Carmelo
as
Jordan
to if
runs.
this is like, or they might just want to cause a light box from St. X and run it. No, they're going to pass.
It looks like a little screen
Yep,
play.
screen. Kenyon has some space.
Breaks
And,
two.
Yeah, gets
about 4 yards
yeah.
there.
So that gets it up to the 20, so it would be about a 37-yarder.
It's a tough one, though. It's on the left
Levi
hash.
King, yeah. That is tough for a lefty kicker.
Looks like the offense is
I will
staying
see.
out there.
Yeah. I mean, that 37 yards, I mean, when you watch a bunch of college and NFL, that doesn't sound like a long way, but for
especially
a little
on the left hash,
14-year-old Levi from the left hash as a lefty
it's not
kicker,
easy.
Yeah, that's tough. And, I mean, up 2 scores, pretty deep in Bomber territory. I think you're okay with this. And
They
they
just
jumped
jumped.
off. Didn't go offside, I guess.
X is appealing for a false start, it looks like.
know.
Jackson looks back to the
2
sideline. 1
seconds.
second. Oh,
And timeout called by Coach Bolden. He is mad.
not happy.
Yeah.
He's not happy with Jackson Smith.
Coach Bolden will talk it over
Their first to the half.
and try and set up a nice play here for this 4th and 6.
Timeout here. We'll get you back here for a 4th down play. A good one, I believe, is what they were asking for out of the press box. So we'll see if that is indeed what they come back with. Meanwhile, checking back in with Harrison and Milford. Harrison looking to pile it on now. Pass down the middle, and it is caught on the run. It's another touchdown for Harrison. That's going to put them into running clock territory, I believe, there at Milford High School. Harrison really coming out playing a strong second half. They are pulling away from Milford in the 4th quarter. Let's get you back. Looks like that good play is a field goal attempt. So Lakota West looking to tack on 3 here with 9:47 to go in the 4th.
It is good.
Levi King.
That's big.
From 3. 20-7.
It's a big.
How about
big
that?
kick for
You
the
have a
Firebirds.
freshman making 2 clutch field goals in his first ever game. Coach Bolden, after you lose Kofi, you might be worried about the kicking situation after, but I
don't think
that
he's worried.
The special teams are in good hands.
I don't think he's worried anymore. The Bomber offense is going to have to get something here that they
and
haven't.
pretty quick. I mean, Kenyon Norman is definitely capable of winding off a couple first downs. So, Bombers.
This is not something they've been capable of doing this entire game. So,
and also just not a situation they are in barely ever. They do not really find themselves down 13 in the 4th very often.
Not at all.
Really in all 23 years that Coach Specht has been there. 4-time state title, NFL High School Player of the Coach Award winner 1 year.
And they just got a Hall of Famer this year.
Luke Kuechly, best linebacker ever. Don't at me. Tim.
Specht is a great coach, but I don't know how he'll fare in this situation.
Yeah, like I said, it's not something he's used to.
It's looking like his close friend and rival, Coach B, might get the best of him today. We'll see. If you can see, the St. X return men have moved up about 10 yards from earlier.
And a squib right up the middle.
Right up the middle. It's a tough one for Graham to receive, and
Ooh,
it gives
big hit.
There's
right there, stiff arm from Graham.
Roman Combs.
Oh yeah,
good tackle from the Firebirds.
Hyped up for West is number 22. That's Hamilton Cruz.
Cruz Hamilton.
Cruz Hamilton, my fault.
Cruz Hamilton.
Used to like last name first type thing.
I see it.
Like Hamilton Cruz kind of works as a name too.
It's a big play.
Yeah, starting at the 25. Oh, so they will call same call that the Bombers got earlier, which is encroachment on that kickoff.
Oh, that's
so
not
it'll
good.
march them up. I think it should be 5 yards.
The whole defense just. What's going on here? Are we re-kicking?
Oh, re-kick.
I think the Bombers took the penalty on the kick.
Just okay.
That's my guess.
I guess, bro. I mean, it is King.
No,
doesn't kick
I
it.
don't think so. I think they just are re-kicking.
Yeah, that's still from the 40.
Guess they're not confident in King's abilities to recreate that kick. We'll see what he can do and what this Dakota West. Oh, and now they scoot it back.
There it is. That didn't look far enough back. St. X student section is impatient.
Let's play football.
45 seconds is far too
Interestingly enough, they are the ones directly benefiting from this stoppage. I understand it. It's been a long night. About an extra hour more than expected. Here's King. Von Holly is lined up at the 25.
And just a straight squib kick right there.
Oh,
just
and
goes
that's
straight
good.
Down. Hey.
That works
whoa,
out.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ethan Cole and Corinthian Fieldings get into a little.
That's not going to be a flag on either guy, I don't think. That was Cole going forward. Corinthian kind of pulled him down. That was both guys.
Just running into each other. Looks like Carson Jordan's a little bit banged up on this close sideline.
Yeah, he was working out some cramps over on the bench.
Might see. Yep, Nick Huggins is in as the CB2 close to us.
K3 needs some Gatorade, some pickle juice,
bananas,
just more water. The youth, they don't drink enough water. It's true. It's an epidemic. Except us, we've been staying hydrated.
Well, now we're all out of water.
Yeah, so an hour-long break and we were just guzzling. So now it's all gone.
Newdigat's jersey is dirty. And he's in the backfield with number 33, Miles Lins. Saw that
Give it
pairing
to
a little bit
Lance.
earlier.
And nothing.
Can't quite
Stopped
burst
right
through
there.
the roll.
That's what I was talking about earlier, and that looked like that tackle was Jimmy Green again.
Jimmy Green, it looked like
everywhere.
the nose tackle, Braylon McQueen, was in there too. And Bombers are going quick here. They don't got time to waste.
Yep, they don't have a lot of time.
You can see Jimmy's in coverage here. Newdigate looking deep.
Long throw to no one at
to
all.
absolutely nobody. Maybe Braden Highland or
I think that
Von Holly targeted
I
there.
think on that far side there might have been pretty good jam in that coverage that just caused him to be way slower than Newdigate was ready for. But even then, that ball kind of looked like it was in between those two deep routes. It just wasn't a great throw. So that'll bring up 3rd and 9, but it did stop the clock. So
looks like West is going nickel here. Adrian Trujillo subs in as the nickel corner. And on this close side, you see Nick Huggins and Logan Von Holly kind of on an island, which Nick is not
to
a
see
starting
if
corner.
Owen will
Owen
actually
doesn't
shade
really
the other
shade.
way.
Oh, and
They will
Logan's
go to
got
Von
him,
Holly,
and that's a
and
flag.
nothing.
Yep.
Yep, that'll be
Nick,
PI.
Nick
He
holds
did-
him back.
That's a hold. Grabbed him around the waist. Fans not happy, but it definitely happened.
Oh, these fans are absolutely not happy.
But I would I would agree with that call for the most part.
Pass interference. Defense number 5. 15-yard penalty.
Coach
PI,
Joseph talks to Nick. Someone else, another coach.
I don't think PI is the right call, but
Looked like it was before
it
the
was
ball
a-
was
yeah,
in the
that
air.
was a
I'm not
hold,
gonna lie.
So, but
It's all right. I'm sure the Bombers aren't complaining. Firebirds might be complaining.
person cramping on this sideline is definitely hurting the Firebirds. And I mean, I would imagine that
I wouldn't
they
be
could switch
surprised.
up the coverage and kind of.
Here you see,
but I mean now they're trips on the opposite
side, so you could see Ethan Cole isolated, but no, they're running up the middle with Aiden Graham.
3-4 yards. That looks like about 3.
That was good movement though on the line by the Bombers.
Yeah. Definitely gives you some hope for, if you're in a 4th and short, that you can just have those big guys on the line just basically lay forward and
Look, it's
get what you need.
79. Kramerding is
He's a monster.
huge.
But hey, the West defensive front has done good.
I think
There's
that's a Bomber time.
Yep, that'll be timeout for some minutes. So Coach Specht will talk it over. Down 13 here, 8.5 minutes to go.
That's their first of the half.
We'll be back with you in just a couple moments. And it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Bombers here.
Now you see Owen Herring shading closer over to Nick's side. Nick and
Looks
Christian
almost like they
McDonald
might
over here.
be going, they're going to go 2 deep safeties, little screen pass.
Aiden Graham gets through Jimmy's
He got some
tackle,
space, and that'll be, I think, right
taken out by Adrian Trujillo, pushed out of bounds.
I think maybe just before that first down marker, maybe 3rd and 1 here.
3rd and 1, yeah.
3rd and inches.
He was knocked out of bounds by number 24, Adrian Trujillo.
Ooh, no.
Not quite the right
PA
pronunciation
announcer,
on
come
that
on,
one.
man.
3rd down and 1.
He tried.
I'm
He loved-
expecting Aiden New to get QB draw right up the middle here.
Yep.
See
Fair
Trujillo,
assumption.
Combs, and Trujillo gets in the backfield,
Actually,
and he just Newdigate just throws it straight into the ground.
That was a late job by them, but hey, 4th and 1.
They're going for it,
That
though.
might,
I understand it.
Yep. I
Here
mean,
comes Braylon
you're
in.
confident in your ability to get 1 yard.
Braylon
Maybe, I mean, they
McQueen.
haven't broken off the big ones, but they've gotten 2 or 3 consistently. So we're going to see. I mean, I would assume that the Firebirds are going to bring in the biggest package they've got, put everyone up.
They've got Newdigate subs.
He just
No.
runs over to the sideline.
That's going to be
15 seconds. He has time. So he's going to come back.
down linemen are Eli Hodge, Braylon McQueen, and Riley Newman. They're 3 biggest packages, and it looks like he's sneaking this one
Yep,
right up the
I would
middle.
guess.
Right at Braylon McQueen.
Yep.
And the Firebirds, I think the Bombers
think he
got the
got it.
push.
Looks like, and that will be about a yard enough. First down. Still only just 8 minutes. 2-score game. It's
They're
definitely not
hustling
over,
down to
but-
the line.
Yeah, and they're hustling. Firebirds need to
Eli
hurry.
Hodge and
Will be a
Bolden takes a timeout here because there was a little bit of a miscommunication on the defensive end.
On the substitution, so
Timeout, Lakota West. That is
Coach
their
Bolden
second and a
will
half.
talk it over after giving up that first down to the Bombers. A little over 8 minutes to go.
In a timeout here, this is the last game of the night, and just want to let plays they had. But in the second half, after the weather delay, it was all Harrison, and Harrison ends up coming away with the win. Meanwhile, St. X trying to find a way to get something going. Their offense feels like it's been stuck in the mud all night, but there's a big play right there. They're down to the 20-yard line. Still down by 2 scores and 8 minutes to go. Still plenty of time for the Bombers, but they really need to cash in on this drive.
Out to the right, finds another hole. Taken down by Andrew Fryer there. They're moving it.
Yeah.
They're moving it. I think this Lakota West defense might need a break.
Number 8, Ryan Lewin. Second down and 6.
Steps back.
Little screen.
Hitting Graham, grabs it.
And
taken
a-
down.
Whoa!
Big hit by Roman Combs.
Blown up. Roman Combs making plays today. 2
Roman's
picks.
done
and a
everything
big hit.
today.
So it'll be 3rd and about 5.
Perhaps safety's been his destiny. He was a very big corner last year, and
yes,
he's shown the ball skills and the
Back to
tackling
pass,
ability this
clean
year.
Pocket. No good. That'll be 4th and
Very
4.
low throw from Newdigate there, and it looks like 66. I think that's Cassing or Carter Lessing, excuse me, getting into it, taking his helmet off, and in comes number 50, 53
And
for the Bombers.
Gotta imagine they're gonna go for it here.
Who's not on the sheet Bombers gave us, so they've got 4 linemen plus 1 more. Newdigate talking to his team. The Lakota West student section and fans are getting loud. It's a big play right here.
Need the first.
Newdigate points out the defense. Drops back. And here comes Trujillo. A couple missed tackles
he's
there
short.
from the Firebirds, and Judah might have got him in time. And he does! 4th down. Big stop for the Firebirds. Trujillo was in that backfield immediately. And it'll be Lakota West ball on their own 14-yard line with a 13-point lead. 6.5 minutes left in this ball game. And a couple first downs might just do it.
It's possible. I mean, it's a 2-score game, and St. X has only scored 7 this whole time. And I mean, that was just a great defensive effort to stop that. I mean, that was.
Official timeout for a measurement.
Oh, they're measuring. Oh no.
I think they moved off of the spot.
Defense is watching intently.
And they do measure it, and it does look
Coaching
like
staff
it
is
will
fired
show.
up. And that's going to be Lakota West ball confirmed now. Out goes the line.
So Firebirds definitely going to want to run on this possession, I would imagine. You don't want to give a pick six or just any type of pick.
It's going to be Jackson Smith in shotgun. Kenny Norman next to him. Bombers are stacking the box right here. Another low snap, and he's taking
still up, and he will get snowed under.
Immediately in the backfield is number 34, Charlie Googans.
Hey, what I see there is 40 seconds. Wind it off the clock. That's what really
That
matters.
sure is 40 seconds straight off the clock.
No gain on the carry.
Couple firsts would be nice, but if we can run this clock down, that's the goal. Couple confused faces it looks like out there. Jackson tells the play to the line. Only 5 seconds on the clock. Will he get him with the hard count?
Goes on one that time.
Screenplay. Mello breaks one.
He's still
breaks
going.
it loose. Mello down the sideline.
Cuts back.
Cuts back.
He's going.
Get the outrun. Big play from Carmelo Jordan there. What a play.
Huge.
That's huge. That might just ice the game.
That's why you call screen passes, folks. I mean, he just went.
That's
all the way
5'11",
down.
168. Carmelo Jordan shrugging off a couple tackles en route to his 50-yard reception there. Reminded me of Tyson Davis.
A little bit.
Just a little.
The Tyson Davis special. Little like 4-yard curl.
Let him cook.
Catch, turn around, and just let him do whatever. It works. It works.
Big time play. And
That
now
is huge.
the
Now,
Firebirds have
yeah.
got the big boys in.
They are just going to try and run this one out.
Looks like a timeout from Bolden's not happy. Oh, that's a delay of game, maybe?
Oh, no. Timeout.
Bolden got the timeout off. That's the last one the Firebirds have. It shouldn't be too much of a problem, but
we'll see. Bombers notably only have 2. They used one earlier, so.
oh, and the Bomber student section is filing out.
Oh,
Beat the
quitters.
traffic. Too late for him. At the crisp hour of 10:35.
Yeah, I guess I can't really say too much. They did stay through the rain, but then, you can't just stick it through. Game's not over.
It's never over. You never leave a ball game early.
Hey, I mean, if you're the team, you just see your whole student section just file out.
It can't feel good.
Wah, wah.
Looks like some of them are still collecting their shirts. St. X coaches next to us looking kind of sad.
Unhappy.
They're not.
It's okay.
It's not their happiest day right now.
Tomorrow's a new day.
It looks like this near corner might be lined up off sides.
He's like
He's
right
very
up on
close.
It, and way,
Norman
way
is
back.
taken down 5 yards behind the line. Not quite what you want to see for the Firebirds, especially running behind 2 extra blockers.
Yeah, but I mean, St. X is basically selling out on the run here.
They look to Coach B for the calls. 15 seconds on the play clock, so they've got time.
Probably line up and just let it ride for a minute.
Melo's dad is
he's
telling him he can't be guarded.
Don't think we're going to see many more passes
If at
Melo's
all.
way, but I didn't think that earlier either, and they ran a screen and it went like 60 yards.
Number 3, Kenyon Norman on the carry.
Kenyon rallies there to get the 4 back in a little bit more. On this close side, it's Melo being guarded by Kyle Knuven. You could see
You could do it.
a Firebird play action pass here. I wouldn't be. I'd be surprised.
I mean, if it's 4th down and like pretty long, you might just want to let that thing fly.
We saw Levi Kings. I mean, Melo is on an island over here, middle of Pacific. Jackson triple claps, and I think that's a false start. That's not good. Someone on the line went on the second clap, it seems.
Yeah. To be fair, I mean, they're not. They do the on 1, they do the on 2, on 3.
Not often.
It's different.
That puts us at 3rd and 14 here.
I definitely think they'll end up running it on this play, just
absolutely
wind that clock off. But I mean,
maybe. I mean,
heave
you never
on
know.
fourth, not crazy, because I mean the clock's going to stop anyways. So you can see the corner further off on Melo this time.
Probably heard Melo's dad.
And
Kenyon
that looked like
breaks
a
through,
face
gets a
mask
couple
to me.
yards.
He definitely did have the face mask.
Kenyon's
helmet. I mean, his
comes
helmet
off,
is
too.
literally off. I mean, that's pretty. And Coach Bolden right up in his face. I mean, yeah, helmet off, grab the face mask. No call. That's I don't know. Incorrect. I'll just say that.
Clock is stopped.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'm not sure what exactly
they'll
is.
wind it.
Now we're running. Looks like they'll probably just run this down for a delay a game.
Timeout.
No
Or
timeouts.
yeah, delay a game. Not a bad idea.
Give JT a little more room to work with. Maybe try and draw him off sides with the clap.
They are lining up here. 8 seconds left.
I don't even know if they'll get set. Riley is not even. Yeah, let's take the delay.
Yep, delay a game.
Looking to give JT a little more room to work with on this punt. See if he can pin the Bombers inside their own 10 or even their own 20 would be very nice.
4th and 17. Yeah, that gives about 50 yards for JT Munoz to work with. So he might just be able to, actually 55, so he might just be able to full force punt this one and still have a good one. See if he tries to coffin corner it a bit, or if he does just
I think you just try and pin him down.
Yeah.
Even in the end zone's it's not that bad.
Yeah. 3 minutes, 16 seconds. Not much time for 2 touchdowns when you've only scored 1 all day.
Bad.
Oh,
almost
close. And oh, so close. That will go through the end
So very close. I think that's Roman. Roman Combs almost got there. Good effort on the play, but couldn't quite get there.
Well,
Once again, that was
Bomber
Logan Von
offense.
Hawley
Yeah.
looking at the ball like he was going to get it and then just let it go.
So 3 minutes, 8 seconds for the St. Xavier Bombers to get 13 points. Odds
Starting
are low.
On their own 20.
They're they're going to be airing it
It's
out.
possible.
Firebird's definitely going to be in some DB heavy sets, I would imagine.
They've got Bofo.
They've also got Trevon Moore.
Yes, Trevon Moore in the game at linebacker
Yeah,
next to
5'8"
Andrew
linebacker.
Fryer.
Because
Mason
they're bringing
transfer.
Judah Blair.
Bofo gets in the
end.
backfield.
And he's going to run it, which, not, big gain, but,
Also, a solid little hit from Trujillo there.
Clock is still going.
Clock's
as
still
soon
going.
as the chains get set. So I think the idea with bringing Moore to linebacker is that now you can have Judah Blair play off the edge. And
And that's
pass.
just dropped.
That was a pretty bad throw. That was pretty low and behind. Probably should have got it, but almost better for St. X that he dropped it and stopped the clock instead of catching a 2-yard pass. And
Yeah,
letting the clock
and falling on his butt. That's Anthony DiBattista on the target. 2nd and 10 for the Bombers. 2:50 left in the game. Carson Jordan's cramping up again.
Oh, wow.
Nick Huggins runs back out there.
Some agua.
It's no bueno.
No bueno.
Play clock for 40 seconds.
Necesitas agua.
See.
Well, we'll be back after Carson handles his cramping issue in just a minute.
Here we are back at Firebird Stadium. You can see Bomber ball, 35-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Judah Blair gets right back there. Oh,
it breaks out, and Riley Newman can't quite get there. Newdigate
he gets
laid
blown
out
up.
by Andrew Fryer.
And barely a first down. Clock not going to move, or clock not going to be stopped for long.
Newdigate can make some plays with his legs. His throws have not been great, but he can do something with his legs.
They keep snapping before the chains are stopped. I don't get it. They'll get out of
tackle
bounds
from Nick.
229.
That's DiBattista again on the reception. Looks like Carson is cramping bad over there. Hopefully he's all right.
Me and our director up here were just talking. Ever since we were pretty little kids, Carson's cramped up. He drank a lot of water at school today. Just
not enough, I
doesn't
guess.
always work.
Newdigate drops back. Eli Hodge gets in the backfield, and Judah Blair gets there. Firebirds get him, but Newdigate still fights
it'll
to
be
get
third.
to the line of
Clock is
scrimmage.
going. Yeah, he is so hard to bring down in the backfield. But clock's ticking. You got to wonder, St. X is probably trying to save their timeouts for the next drive that they maybe get.
Their hypothetical
game-winning drive.
Analytical game-winning drive. Newdigate drops back, runs up
Just
the middle.
runs. Not a big
taken
gain.
down by Judah Blair again. Gets the first, though. That stops the clock for a couple seconds.
Not for very long. Clock winding now.
In subs, Amir Allen
Under 2
for
minutes.
Eli Hodge. Judah looks very tired out there.
He has been, I have not seen a play where he wasn't out there.
Oh! That was at Adrian.
Newdigate.
Just a little bit over his head.
Targeted to no one again. Come on.
Thrown to the 30-yard line. Stops the clock for the Bombers, though. Bree, you should talk to Roman.
Second down and 10.
Newdigate in the backfield with Graham next to him. Drops back. Another very low ball for, that's DiBattista. Newdigate's not throwing some very good balls right now.
Under a minute and a half now. It's not looking good.
Newdigate rolls out to the right.
He will run.
Taken down by Cash Harris there. His first tackle on the day.
He was tackled by number 41.
And the Bombers use their timeout for this.
So that'll be their second of the half.
Fourth down. I don't know if big's the right word for it, but it's fourth down.
Last chance fourth down, we'll say.
It's not the time to save your timeouts because there's nothing to save it for. Clock's been moved to 1:10. While we sit at the timeout here. Dexter, who surprised you the most for the Firebirds today?
Tough question. Maybe Jimmy Green on defense. He's not a guy that, I mean, last year he was really just like
RB3.
Yeah, R2 for most of the season because like
And then he
Braid
got
was there for a
hurt
little
too.
bit.
He dealt with
yeah.
some injuries.
But
he's been really good.
I mean, he has been great on defense today.
That's what I was trying to say. When you just put your guys on the field, he's too good to not get on.
Firebirds, and looks like almost a dime set. Only 2 true D linemen.
And brought down by Judah Blair. Good open field tackle right there.
Really close. And that might need to get measured. They're talking.
Clock is stopped.
After talking, it's really close to that first down marker. West players saying it's going their way. An official timeout. It looks like they're going to measure, I would imagine. We're just, okay, there we go.
Official timeout for measurement.
They run out there. This is big. What's it going to be?
And he's short.
He's short.
He's short.
He is short.
Whoa. Firebird football, and that'll do it. Firebirds are just going to be able
to kneel this clock
to
out.
Run it out.
And that gives us our first win of the season.
Over the big bad St. X Bombers nonetheless. What a start after the down year last year, which started with a loss to St. X. 14-7 at RDI Stadium. And instead, now the Firebirds are just going to kneel it out and take the W 20-7.
This one put the Firebirds at 3-3 in their last 6. Nice win to get over the Bombers today. And there it is.
That'll be a Firebird W.
In the season opener.
Lakota West weathers the storm, if you will, and their defense really got the job done tonight, and they get the big win in week number 1 over St. X. You look at week 1 stars, there were some big wins in week number 1. Lakota West had one of them. Princeton had one of them last night against Moeller. Maybe the two teams' best position coming out of week number 1. Of course, 9 weeks left in the regular season for other teams to make a big statement, but certainly some great football action tonight on Friday Football Live. Welcome back to our studios here at Griffin Hall, Northern Kentucky University. Matt Sexton with you. And normally this is the time where we would start to wrap things up and I would send it over to Tri-State Football's high school football tonight. However, because of the weather delays tonight, we're not sure that there's going to be a radio show. We encourage you to go to their YouTube page and see if they're able to have one, but they may run out of time tonight, so we will not be carrying whatever portion of that radio show may or may not happen. We're going to be signing off and wrapping up tonight here from the studios at Northern Kentucky University. Of course, we'll be back with you again next Friday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, live on X and on YouTube. Tell a buddy, bring a friend. We had a great crowd tonight. A lot of people checking us out probably for the first time. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you'll join us each and every week. And, you know, all we ask is you share our posts that are out there and let everybody know that Friday Football Live is the place to be on Friday nights to get all of your high school football action. We've got a fantastic crew. It's a small but mighty crew, of course, led by Wes Akers, our spiritual leader, the man who came up with Friday Football Live 5 years ago. Our director, Andy Edwards, did a fantastic job getting us around games tonight. Ben Burdett and Casey House also holding down the fort, getting the ticker updated, producing the games, making sure everything is running as it needs to run here in the studio. And we're not going to get to see their work tonight, but shout out to Haley Van Landingham and Daniel King, who are helping produce the video for that post-game show, which normally we would be going to now, but unfortunately Mother Nature having other ideas tonight, so we were going to have to bring this to a close. But again, we'll be back next Friday night, 7 o'clock.